Hi, 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 hi. I kid y'all not. As soon as I went to come in live, my phone rang, but I had to take that call. Hey, 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 Mama Ann, how you doing? How you doing? Dana, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Oh, how y'all doing? What is today? Wednesday? How's this Wednesday? I kid you not, because last week was so much. I can't tell y'all what today is. I can't. So I'm about to get straight to the point. So hold on, I just answer that call. So just hold on. It just changed me up a second. Let me get back to. Nope. This is not what I want to do. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm gonna start here. Oh, wait. You at work, sis? Always. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to keep you busy. It keep you busy. So that's a good thing that you are that you at work. Anyway, y'all. Let's get to this. This ain't even gonna be a long live. I just really want to get to the point. And hey Debbie, I almost for a second forgot I was going live because I was over there enjoying myself talking about these characters. You know, the characters that brought us together. You know, the characters that all us watch. You know, the shows. We forgot about that. We forgot about the things that we have in common, the things that at the same time in different parts we were all watching these shows, whatever. But I was over there doing that and I almost forgot. And I literally sent my last text in and forgot and was like, wait a minute. Oh, shoot, you got a live. Go to it. But I just had to say this. So I am a free thinker. You know what I mean? And because I'm a free thinker, thank you, Cree. Thank you. Welcome, sis. Um, I since I'm a free thinker, I know that there are other free thinkers out here. And you know them because no matter what's going on, they're making their own decision. So even when it comes to free thinkers, when you think that they're moving with the crowd, they're not. Because even if the crowd is moving the same way they are, they're moving that way because they choose to. That's the best part of being a free thinker. So I don't hold anybody to anything I wouldn't say about myself. So unless you do it, I'm not going to say, oh, you're going to do this under pressure, unless that's what I'm going to do under pressure. Because I can't speak for anybody else. But like on YouTube, because trust me, I'm going to get to the point. I'm building up. How you doing, my Just John King? Welcome. I look at everybody as a free thinker. And I count people for what they show me. Not what I want to think, not what somebody else said about them. None of that. And I'm able, because see, to me, all us content creators, this is your kingdom. Your channel is your kingdom. Your channel is your business. Your channel is your home. Okay? So I respect that. I don't come in nobody's stuff and disrespect. I don't tag people in nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if I do, it ain't to be messy. Somebody about to laugh. I want you to laugh with me. How you doing, Aisha? How you doing? And so that's how I treat people. Everybody's welcome to here. When you come in here, you show me your crown. Give a damn what race you. I don't care what money you make. I don't care if you've been to the pen, ain't been to the pen. I don't care if your family grew up and you didn't have your parents, you didn't know them. You was adopted. You was put in foster care. You adopted. I don't. I'm not judging you for that. None of that. And then I give you who I am. Somebody else can't tell you because I'm giving you who I am. I'm not waiting for the pressure to give you this. It's me. It's me. That's who I am. But some of the stuff that go on over here, it go on all over. But I'm talking over here right now. So Danny belongs to no sector. I belong to myself. I belong to my parents. I belong to God. I don't belong to none of that. I'm not religious because I don't have time to be controlled. I'm spiritual because I know something's bigger than all of us. And that's what's holding us, keeping us. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So last night, Muzz tagged me in a post. And Muzz, I want to say this directly to you. You know, if somebody needs a time at the 4-minute and 50-second mark, I address this to you. Muzz, I don't have anything against you. Don't need to have nothing against you. Just don't mess with you, period. I don't agree with anything you've shown to stand for. And that's not holding you to it. What have you really done to change that to me? You can't change it because you know what? You did things you can't change. In my opinion, do I walk around and crap on you? No. Do I? Only time I've addressed you is when you've addressed me first. I would have never addressed Muzz. I don't care. Muzz was out here playing God to the YouTube verse, and I wasn't saying nothing about it. Matter of fact, I was giving her the highest praises over there in the camp. I was saying she was the messiest, and you know what I mean. Whatever. She was the informant. She was the detective. I was saying that. When she left, see, I didn't change it. What I don't like about you, you can't change. You can't change what you did. You can't change those things. And they spoke volumes on the content of your character to me. And in real life, I wouldn't spend time with nobody like that. And so, but does that mean that because you want to come rock every place everybody else go and have them start questioning each other about if they care about each other? This ain't about care about each other. I just don't care about you. Don't tag me in anything. There's nothing that's going on in your panel I want to be a part of. As far as for Fight Like a Girl, to her and every cancer survivor out here, congratulations, celebration. What a fight. And to everyone lost from cancer, prayers and love to your spirit in your fight. And F cancer forever. That's my opinion. But I don't need to come on your channel and say that. Matter of fact, till you tagged me in the thing, I had no idea Fight Like a Girl was a survivor of cancer. Blessings. Blessings. But I ain't coming over there for that. You don't need to tag me in that. And that don't mean I won't be for, does that question the people that mess with you that I mess with? No, it don't. Because I didn't become friends with nobody, especially when it comes to people I'm friends with, like Terry Lynn. I didn't become friends with Terry Lynn because she liked you or didn't dislike you. At all. Not at all. Not even 6 months ago on my community wall, I have where Muzz was in somebody's membership. Whose membership it is, I don't care. But she was in somebody's membership just 6 months ago saying that I was a liar. She wanted me to shut up and go feed a homeless person. And nobody believed me, so I posted it on my community wall. So why would you be tagging me in anything, woman? Because that's how people play around here. They play that game. Let me go on and tag her because I can. Why, though? Why? You have no respect for me and have shown it. You've done things I would never do to a person, even if I didn't like them. So I don't want to know you. Thank you for what you did for Brooke. That was a blessing. Brooke's channel didn't need to be down. But what's more than that? If a stranger had did it for, we never heard of them. What more would I be giving them but thank you? You think I'd be giving them my number? You think I'd be opening my panel and be like, hey, just come on up here and let's talk about it forever. What's your name? Did you? Did you say, look? Don't tag me and shit. Don't. I have no respect for you because you got none for me. You got none for me and you've shown none on this internet. I have no respect. Don't tag me and shit. I'm not going to call you out. Your name still happened. When the B was showing your picture so everybody could see and talk about you and your double chin and your this and your that, I didn't care. Because it was nothing was as ugly as the inside you showed. And that's just in my opinion. I don't need nobody to side with that. I don't need nobody to turn on that. I don't need nobody to stop liking you because of that. Like I said, Peace and Cues was coming up in here to a few months ago, and I never disrespected. I always misuse your friend. Never disrespected. Because I'm not that person. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't know what y'all are. I don't know what adult y'all are. Half adult, half kid. I'm an adult. Just don't insult me like that. Because that had to be to say if you would have went to help Brooke and it wouldn't have worked, should we hate you more? So why would, if you helped her, it would change that? And that don't change what I think about Brooke. See, the difference between me and most people on here is I can honestly say when everybody's had their up and downs, their feuds, their don't come in my chat, don't say their name, I can't stand them. I never did that. But any of the people that I have said are just violations to the internet to me, I don't want nothing to do with them. Muzz, Dairy Vet, The B, John Yikes, Amber, Siwa, Amsey. If I fed you trash, Sparkle. So respect is me not walking around here saying nothing because I could if I wanted to. I don't care. Don't tag me in stuff. And don't tag me in stuff that is sensitive issues. I'm a cancer survivor. I had ovarian cancer. So I had it very young. So don't try to use that type of thing with me. Don't. Because I'm always going to care about that, but I would never care over there. I wouldn't, because that's respect. Respect is me not going over there, because what I'm going to think is, you lied about a boyfriend dying of cancer. I can't be on no platform you talking about cancer, period. That's in my opinion. Don't tag me and shit like that. It's an insult, and it's you being a big just what I think you are. And I even think what you did holds something where you got a different crown. You better, you know what I'm saying, than everybody else. That's your crown. This, I'm better than everybody else. And watch me prove it. No. And you starting all these feuds, like, it's terrible. Didn't you say in your little thing that you was going to find a way to go everywhere Cooch was to make her not be there? Like, it's the things that's going on. I'm like, I can't do this stuff. I'm not a part of nothing. If Danny feels the way, I say it. If I don't feel that way. And I don't dislike somebody because they feel different than me. Don't tag me in some other shit. You could tag me in a diss you had about me. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, they must have thought I was going to watch it because they tagged me. But if you tagging me like, come on over, and you know I'm not coming over. Why would I? You made a joke with cancer. You made a joke with cancer for me. I wouldn't be on no camp. I don't give a damn. You could bring Jerry Lee, Lewis, everybody who ever did a fundraiser, you could bring them, and I wouldn't come if you was there. If you were throwing it. And to me, that wouldn't be making up for it. That'd be I gotta wait till she's doing it to man for me to care. That's what people around here do. They wait for it to be them to care. That's waiting too long. I don't wait that long. Yeah. Her boyfriend was dying of cancer, then he died, then he came back to life. To me, that's playing with cancer. Because during that time you were lying about it, many people were really losing people from it. I don't play like that. And so that's not me. I don't have any hate for her. And I don't. And I'd be lying to say I don't have hate in my heart for things. I'd be lying. It's a place in my heart I'm trying to get out of, but I'd be lying. I don't have hate for her. I don't go around coming for her. I don't go around looking for her for a problem. But I'm also, let me tell you something. You ever seen somebody get caught and then they apologize? Then you ever seen somebody get caught and they make every excuse that still is just not even taking accountability? Mm-hmm. She's both. And the hurt she caused don't go away. As far as I'm concerned, last year when Siwa and them were inquiring what hospital Mills was at, you were with them. And because you're such a detective, I know you were looking to. That I can forgive. Forgiveness is for yourself. But I learned a lesson. I never would have messed with you knowing that. So why would I start? When you weren't over here, I said, this is something I wouldn't mess with. So why would I start? Mm-hmm. I've been subscribed. So to me, it's not I'm picking Muzz or Cooch. I don't have to. I've been subscribed to Cooch for 3 years, over 3 years. And in every up and down, I never unsubscribed. I didn't have to make a choice. It was never an option. Where's the option? Where's the option? I don't think nobody is saying I'm not a saint. At all. At all. I'm a sinner. I'm not better than nobody. But I'd be damned if I go against what my first mind tells me anymore in my life. And from the moment I found out, I remember I've said this before on my channel, and I said this 2 years ago. When Real used to say to me, You have no idea who Muzz is. I told him, you coming from your opinion, but you have no idea what I have a feeling of. Because I don't walk around going over here, hey, y'all, I don't like this person. I don't like that person. Hey, you like him? I don't like him. Don't go there. I'm not that person. Because I'm a free thinker and everyone else is. And your encounter with somebody might not be my encounter with somebody. But my encounters with some of these people wasn't because we had them. I saw what you did. When you had an option to do right or wrong, you chose wrong. And that's cool if you did. Because when I'm wrong and I choose it, I stand in, I chose it. I would sit right here and tell you, I know it's wrong. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it the same. But no. When I told you, when you have no respect for the dead, you got no respect for the living for me. When you can lie about people dying, and then the only thing you want us to hear is these other after stories you want to give. I don't know, baby girl, I can't do it, sweetie. We grown. None of us are kids. None of us are kids. So just like you could tell us all about America, you could tell us, and just like the whole thing about her telling me how to be Black, go through my whole channel. I've never erased a video. Go through my whole channel and tell me where y'all gonna see me making a real big deal about that, You're going to see me saying, girl, can't nobody that's white tell me how to be Black. Because I wake up, go to sleep every day Black. You can't tell me the experience. Matter of fact, it's going to be things that weren't in the book because they happened to me. It's my Black experience. So you couldn't tell me that. That's what I said. But all these other people went on their channels to name it as something they thought was wrong. It didn't change for me. I didn't say it that day and then say, now, you know what, guys? Hey, this woman had a whole file on one of the subscribers off of here. Children. You think that's the only one she had? She knew what time this child went to school, got out, where they went to school. That's not anything I want to be around. Half of you all sit here fighting other content creators for the exact same thing she did. If she's forgiven, then forgive them. It's the same shit. It's people who's entitled to, when they get mad, do whatever they want. Just accept that. I don't have a problem with that, but don't try to make everybody else see what you see. I don't see that. Yes. Yes, that was weaponizing her. It angered me so bad, y'all. I came off the internet for the rest of the night. Because I knew I was going to open my mouth on anger. How dare you? Do you know how many subscribers right now are either fighting it, recovering it, chemo, lost people? Right? How dare you? How dare you? I'm still angry because that's exactly what I think of her. That's what she does. She weaponizes. She brings confusion. Oh my God. She got a God complex that she's better than all, smarter than nobody's nothing. And everybody should be held to the cross for everything they done with her. What? You think I said it before? You think I changed my mind and this Mims was still alive. When Mims got channel took down, I said, Muzz took down Christ Conflict. You think she ain't helped tell star rah what to do? It wasn't Sewell, it was her. And they all set up and laughed about it and dissed on me. Hey, look, I'm not that person. You think if you was dissing my homies on the street and then later, because one of my homies got cool with you, they got cool with you. You cool with them. Stay cool with them because you know this much. It's a good thing you cool with them because if I catch you in their area, I'm going to show respect to them. So you ain't got to worry about me because I don't do that neither. I don't go to nobody's channel and act the fool. I don't. I respect their house. I respect their kingdom. I respect them. They brand. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they act the fool in their brand, I still don't, out of respect for me. Because then somebody later be like, well, Danny, remember you was acting a fool in theirs? And I'll be like, well, they act a fool in there too. I don't do it. Mari, how you doing? Thank you. Shyla, how you doing? Yeah, it was weaponizing. It was sad. I said, and then you gonna tag me in it. I wish we was playing tag, girl. You it. You gonna bring up, could y'all imagine if you had a girl that you kiki with and hung out with, or a guy that you hung out with, played cards, this for the fellas, you went over, played poker with. Could you imagine if one day you went over and somebody who had beat your ass once upon a time was in their crib for y'all poker night, for y'all ladies night, for your whatever night it was y'all normally did all the time without them. And now your buddy was like, hey, just don't say nothing about it. Man, how long can I sit on my hands? How many times can I sit there while they laughing in my face? Every time they crack a smile, I think they laughing in my face. They think I'm a joke. Remember, Muz, we haven't had many conversations. But one of the ones we did was she told me, Danielle, you're not ignorant like that. You're ignorant by definition. Either one. I wasn't even ignorant on the conversation you were trying to correct me on. Because we didn't get into depth with it. I reacted off of the things that drunk ass Wanda was saying that were disrespectful, whether she was Black, of African descent, African American. It didn't matter to me. What she was saying would give someone else ignorance to say it. Then we be down a throat. No. Unacceptable. But you had to teach me. And did I think it made you a racist? No, I thought it made you an ass trying to insult me like that. How you jumped in something that made a whole live about it. That was it. And so I don't know in which world as grown women do we think that that's going to be. No, it's not. It's not. But my love for you is like, I don't care. Look, I don't care if they're there. But don't tag me in shit. It's one thing for you to be in people I'm cool with or people chats I go to and being there. Who cares? I don't care, girl. Life goes on, honey. I'm still living, laughing, and loving. But girl, when you tagging me in something about cancer, when one of the things I can't stand about you was playing with cancer, don't you ever insult me again. And whoever got a problem with that, have one. Have one. But when you're done, go by the nearest cancer clinic by you. Go to the place where they housing the kids with cancer. Walk in there and think about her and tell me you still feel okay. You won't. But if you have to do that much just to understand what I'm saying, then it's too much. It's too much. I should have never had to have a family member 187 to know it would hurt, right? I shouldn't have to have somebody call the funeral home to know that's some messed up stuff, right? Right? I shouldn't have to hear that you had somebody's kid's whole information. Weren't we just talking about how Siwa is wrong for being on the internet or any kind of social media following Brooke's daughter, right? Well, Mud said somebody's kid's whole information. Danny didn't make that up. Julie, Virgo, T-Spirit, they done did live and showed us. Didn't make this up. They done showed us. She had a whole kid's file. What he doing? Where he going? I was waiting for his blood type to be up in there. I'm thinking she filed on my taxes. Why does she have to know this? And as a mother, that is scary. I don't care if she in Canada. Matter of fact, that make it more scarier. But this same woman who told us because somebody showed her picture, she had to go check herself in. Well, honey, if you had my kid's picture and information, I would just about check myself into jail. What world are we living in? We are adults. Look at our country. It's letting this go while we are being let go. That's why we suffer. That's why we're losing. That's why we're so violent. But we all fighting the wrong fight. That don't make sense. Why am I coming here telling y'all I want to bring change and I'm bringing in the shit we trying to change from? Daisy, how you doing, sis? Right. She was sharing it. There you go. There's another person's child. Somebody's child's information. No matter how mad I am at one of y'all, I don't want your kids' information. Everything I've ever said about Steve's child, Amber's child, anybody else's child on here, they brought it here. We saw it here. I didn't go looking at, hold on. What they saying in that secret chat about your child? Oh my God, is that what she looked like? When I saw Siwa's daughter's face, you know how I saw it? Because Siwa's ass decided to film her opening gifts for her son, but Kawinky thinks she was filming it but streaming at the same time, because you got to push record for us to see it. Anyway, like I said, so Danny ain't came over here to mess with nobody. And all the stuff everybody hates Siwa for, even the stuff I'm arguing right now about, when I'm making fun of Siwa, not arguing, when I'm making fun of Siwa and what she's done to Brooke and how she feel about Brooke. Muzz, you sat right by it while she did 94% of the shit I'm talking about. Because all the build up, all the stuff Siwa talking about from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that's all you involved to. 2 years ago, you there, right there, hand in hand. Foul for foul. Muzz used to come in chats and joke about having fouls on people. Why, girl? Why? How would Canada feel if they found out I just had all these fouls on Canadians? Don't even know them. Don't even live in their country, but I got whole fouls, their kids, everything. I know America would not like that. Like, wait, this Canadian just has all these fouls and information on us? Like, what is going on? I can't. And I don't want to have a Muzz live. I want to have a girl. Don't you ever tag me. Tag me in the live. You're going to do the nice thing. Danielle's a liar and a hater. Tag me in the thing and talking about how 6 months ago you just told me to go shut up with my lying ass and feed homeless people. Then she always in somebody's chatter on the thing. Let me get on out of here. I didn't mean to come and cause this. Girl, you knew when you came. There's people in the room you dox. There's people in the room who you laughed at. There's people in the room who you sat on panels with Siwa for week after week as they talked about. You always say, I never was saying nothing about Terry Lynn, but you was cracking up laughing when she was Titty Lynn. Y'all thought that name was hilarious, though it was insulting to a woman. And that's not for me to tell you, so Terry Lynn, like, I don't have a problem with that. Terry Lynn is my girl. That's my sister. Nothing gonna change that. The YouTube people outside, inside didn't make it, so it can't break it. Same thing with Heidi. Same thing with all my moms. Anybody I have a strong relationship with, and anybody I'm subscribed with. This finger right here is probably the one I use to push subscribe with. Right? This is gonna be the same mofo that tell me to unsubscribe. Nothing else. Ain't nobody else, and nothing else gonna make me do it. Dang it. Stay there, how you're doing. I'm so tired of people feeling like Sarah Mother Z, how you're doing. I'm so tired of people feeling like they got to explain where they going. I'm sorry, I went over to such and such channel. What? Why am I going through all this? I went. Okay. She always said that. She says, I never talk crap about you. You sat there in laughter. I used to watch Siwa faithfully. And I didn't just watch Siwa so I could run back. I wasn't running back and telling nothing. I'd be talking to you. When it got ugly, I'd leave. But I've watched her say, about many of people on here. When she turned on Maria, you never got down. You weren't in the chat saying, girl, stop, no. When they was shitting on Terry Lynn, you weren't saying stop, no. You weren't like, ooh, like you do with everything else. Ooh, I'm out of here, y'all, because I ain't trying to dog nobody like that. You ain't doing that either. When Siwa was sitting there making up bold-faced lies on Terry Lynn. When Siwa was telling Terry Lynn's story without Terry Lynn's permission, you weren't even sitting and saying, Siwa, you wrong. You did do it. You went on AT2s and did it. You did it over here. So you didn't have to talk about it. That's what people got to understand. Some people stand up, some people stand around. So some people see, because I stood there while you was being a racist, it made it okay with me. Yeah, it did, because I stood there. And said nothing. I just told y'all not a couple of months ago, inside the chat, I haven't seen one person but Johnny damn Macaroni and Cheese ever say to Yikes while he was up there, you know what? You need to stop right now disrespecting this woman. She did. But they pussyfoot around saying it. They, come on, John, please. You know what you're doing this wrong. No, tell him to shut the fuck up. Tell him we all finna drop down right now. And when you done talking about it, maybe I'll come back. Nah, but you don't. So just like Mug, she said that, yo, girl. The girl who, even when she dissed you, you said, I still want to be friends with her. So you think I know the foul getter wasn't getting fouled for her? Come on, I'd be a fool to think that. To think that you would stand, because see, we're too damn selfish. I know if Mug was telling her, please don't talk about Terry Lynn, she'd have cut off. She'd have been like, go over there to Terry Lynn. Please run over there to Terry Lynn and have fun. Come on. Only time Muzz came in somebody's chat was to defend something about Sewell, about one of them, about her real opinionated ass. But anything that come to her is always even when C was set up and covered up for her about calling the morgue on Lexi and shit. But she literally said, it was like, well, she didn't have no reason for that, girl. And even if she my girl, I would have told her, girl, you got no reason for that. You don't. There's no, I don't care how much you dislike her, when she gone, I ain't got to worry about it. But you was still worried. You was worried if she really died. Was you worried that you had fouls on her kid already? Did you get rid of those fouls? So what did she do with these fouls? Did she throw them in the garbage? Did she shred them? Because otherwise, all y'all people she got fouls on, y'all information anywhere. If she died today and they come in and somebody else got your fouls, when she checked herself in, did she let them know she got fouls on people? Because then they know they maybe need to keep her a little longer. It don't sound like the people doing something to you. It sounds like you're doing something. And the reason you walk around in fear is because that people doing you like you're doing them, you don't want that. You didn't want your picture shown, but you showing people's pictures who didn't want their picture shown. Anything you've been on the internet, Girl Scout Anna, and on my life, never did it. Never did it. Would never do that on this internet. Because they get that personal, we gonna get personal. We're not gonna go, we're not doing that on the internet. We're not going back and forth. I don't need 8,000 people in the audience for me to be witnesses to what I'm gonna do to you. Loose lips sink ships. Closed mouths don't get fed. You better know the difference. I do. Mm-hmm. Thank you. But that's what I'm sitting here telling you, Shyla. If I kicked out everybody in my chat who had something once upon a time with somebody that I like, nobody be in the chat when it came to certain people. And I'm talking about even in different areas, because somebody don't like somebody somewhere. And that's why I say people come up in here wearing crowns, because we don't come in here fighting those battles. I've never been in the place, you know what I mean? Like I said, Shyla, I know back in the day, that's why I'm saying with Mud, she could say she never said nothing about Terry Lynn. Here's the thing. If you sat there in it and was back and forth with the people, you were a part of it. So when I'm on here, when I'm in somebody's chat and I'm in the chat and when we talking shit about somebody and I'm back and forth in that, I'm in the chat with that shit. If I was in the chat, we were talking about apples and it went to oranges, I'm still in the chat because I know this conversation gonna change again too. And I'm strong enough to keep typing so you can know whatever you say, prove what I did. And what you're going to see is I just kept holding the conversation. Because when I got something to say, I say it right here. So I'm just repeating it in the chat. If I say it, I said it here. I said it here. But I don't come up in people chat like, oh my God, is that going, John? I can't stand him. He in your chat, you know I don't like him. I don't do that. That's always going to be a chat somebody I don't like. I don't care. I don't care. Don't tag me and shit. And don't tag me in one of your condescending, bullshit, trauma bonding, lies, scandals, and manipulation to the people. Don't ever do that. Don't tag me in shit. Like I said, if you want to do a thing, say I can't stand Danny, I hate her, the boo boo boo, and tag my name, and then we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. And that's not a case of somebody telling me, well, you wouldn't have to see her if you had her blocked. She tagged me or something. She shouldn't tag me in shit. She could have been doing a peace treaty with the Bloods and Crips. Don't tag me in it. I'm not even, don't tag me in it. Don't tag me in it. because we're not cool. I don't want to do anything with you. And I definitely don't want to celebrate. That's like me and her celebrating no docs, and we doing a whole anti-docs campaign while she got files sitting next to her in her room on people she don't know. Girl, we are not the same. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Don't dox me. Don't dox me. You probably have already, but who cares? Who cares? I got the same message for anybody doxing me. It's gonna be slow slinging and flowering. Any location I'm related to or connected to, you go to. One, because in all our years, nothing ever came to our house that wasn't unwanted like that. So if somebody came, it wouldn't be. They'd all be treated the same. And that's it. That's it. And I hope it's the same way with all y'all houses, because I ain't trying to go to your house. Unless you own a boarding house or a shelter or a rehab or anything like that. I want to check. I live in a state that needs it. And I'm going to continue to check as long as you have a business. Anyway, who going to stop me? Yeah. 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 Yeah, just like I said, if we live in the same city as that, I don't really care who you are. If we get into it, it's not gonna last so long on the internet. Then I'm gonna give it a breather of us talking about each other on the internet, because then we're gonna deal with each other in person. But fuck the internet. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's why I don't do that stuff. I don't come on here to be messy. I come on here to laugh, to enjoy, to spread love, to give love, to get love, all that. That's it. But I am never gonna hesitate to speak up. Never. There's no way. And I just feel like in the last week, okay, hold on, y'all. We're going to sing the thank you song. Thank you, 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 thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Girl, now we done. We got that Brooke is here, yes. So every time we see, you know, people gonna do just what they did when she came in the building. They're gonna flood her with love. They're gonna flood her with stuff because they missed her and they want to hear her and they want to hear her sing or hear her joke or hear her laugh or whatever. That's what they gonna do. That's it. And didn't you do it so she could do that? So girl, the thank you party is over. Don't nobody owe you shit. You didn't cheerlead for none of these people like that. Like I said, when was you on Steve panel? Like, hey, stop talking about Terry Lynn. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck Brooke. Stop talking about Brooke. You know she hated. First of all, I feel like all your placement is to make her mad, like a jealous boyfriend or some shit. So I feel like you're still playing a game, in my opinion. In my opinion. How come when you did the same things over in the anti-Katie Joy community and they exiled you, you left the community? You got exiled on one side, then exiled on the other side of the same community. And your ass still here. Forcing people to accept it. Free thinkers? If I didn't unsubscribe from Brooke when she was still with JY, and he was like, now Brooke would have been with JY while he was memes hating, oh, we wouldn't have a conversation. I'd unsubscribe with every finger. I've been subscribed to Maria and Ann since they was doing parodies and jokes in the beginning. And through every war, have I ever changed? Nope. Did I ever get on the message? Nope. Go ask they enemies they friends with now if I ever talked about them. Nope. And anything I said, you are so lonely. Look, we're going to go on a trip. And he don't need to go out. We went out before I started. Listen, no. Nee, here's the bad part. So I told Nino I was going to give him this, we'll call it a reward. But I meant after this live. So first he sat out there with it, just sitting there staring at it. Because he's waiting. Can you just wait? We're going to do a movie. Just wait. He's like a kid. He like, no, it's out. No, go. Why don't you go get it? And then I'll come and get it for you. Go look at it and I'll come and get it for you in the future. But it's not for now because, see, you're going to eat it fast. And then you're going to know when I bet you're going to get a treat when I'm done. Okay? It's out. So you know his tail just a wagging. I promise y'all, if I give it to him now before I come sit back down, he gonna be done and back then. No. I should have took it out. It's this pumpkin chicken treat But anyway, don't get me started with this one here. Don't get me started. I'm sorry, y'all. But no, I don't do that. If we went off what people out here saying or think about somebody else, that's their opinion, and I understand that. That's why I ain't mad at nobody for liking it. I'm just telling you why I can't do it. All right. So don't tag me or nothing. That's what I'm saying. I can do the chats. Now, if you come up on panels, I can't listen to the sound of your voice. I can't. So, I can't listen to the sound of your voice. Okay, here. I'm just gonna go get some. I can't. It's too much. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. We do too much. We do too much. Now we done. We only getting one. Only one. So you look up flying back to commercial. If you want to come just on my lap, it will be on my lap. That's it. Oh, welcome to my world. I hate y'all anyway. Be on me. Wow, Eddie. But yeah, like I said, So does that mean I'm trying to put it forth together, the alliance of attacking? No. Even when she was being nasty and trying to cover up being nasty to me way back to almost 2 years ago, I said, I don't want nobody bullying her. You don't like that's on you, but I ain't doing that. All I'm saying is, honey, I don't want you to talk about shit. I don't want you to read the ABCs. I don't want to hear you read the damn Pledge of Allegiance. None of it. I don't want to hear none of it. And I damn sure don't want to be on no platform you talking about cancer. Period. I don't give a damn if you got my mama up there on that platform with you. You know who won't be? Me. It won't be. Ever. Because when you did that, first of all, as a cancer survivor, anytime somebody passes from cancer, I feel like, why didn't I? I don't know why. And then I realize I'm blessed, but it don't mean that they aren't. So for anybody to lie about it and string up the emotions with people, oh, sweetie, it's not about that being forgiven. That's unacceptable. It's not what I want around me. So if I can accept you like that, then I gotta accept everybody like that. Then I got a circle of people that do that with me. Nah, I'm good. Coach, what's up? Now you're dancing. Please remain. I would never ask nobody not to be their friend. I ain't mad at nobody. Let me tell you something, Coach. I literally, first of all, here's the thing people have to understand. A lot of people who saying they don't like her, they didn't. So it's not like you asking them. It's not like they suddenly changed their opinion. They just kept it the same. And it's okay if people change their mind. Through that, get understanding. But you got to understand, just like you just got there, some people ain't there yet. I ain't gonna never be there. Pink, I ain't never gonna be there. I wish no harm on her. I don't want anyone bullying her. I didn't want it then. When they were showing up pictures, was kind of ugly and all this and stuff. I didn't care for that. That's not what it's about. What's ugly is the thing she's done. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't want to mess with nobody doing that. You know what I mean? And remember, I'm ignorant by definition. I mean, just 6 months ago, the girl told me that my line button need to shut up and go feed homeless people. I'm like, and y'all, whoever's chat she did that in, y'all was okay with that? I'm gonna come out here and insult none of y'all for no reason. Pam, how you doing? I don't. And the worst part is I insult people. Stacy, in case I didn't see, hey, says, I only insult people with what they did. So if what they did is insulting by me saying it, it's real insulting that they did it. Ugh. But yeah, no, I don't wish none of that on her. You know, nobody got to choose. I'm not gonna choose. You think I'm man? But first of all, I wish somebody would say, is it Terry Lynn or Muzz? First of all, they ain't even in the same country, literally, let alone the same boat. You know what I'm saying? That's like asking me, do I like Biggie Smalls or Frank Sinatra? Are we just talking music? Like, how did we get there? Who do you pick? Who's the better rapper? I guess Biggie, because he's the only rapper in the conversation. ugh, I can't. No, you ain't gotta know. But out of respect, you gotta understand people's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to popping up every day on just a chit chat and did it? Girl, you could have been did that. If her and Sewell wouldn't have passed out, fell out, and she would have been doing that, or she would have been holding her such high standards to everything else, I'd be like, oh, that's really who she is. But I saw who you really are because you showed it time after time after time. I mean, Cindy Lauper can't sing time after time as much as time after time, show. Yes. It's not. But I feel like in free thinkers, like I started at the beginning, you are entitled to have your right. And one thing you can never argue with someone is their feelings. Because you don't feel that way about it doesn't mean. And that's when we think about racism. That's the biggest problem is people are negating people's feelings and how they feel about it. How do you know how it feels till it's done to you? You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm a mother. She's not a mother. I'm a mother. And as a mother, the thought of some woman on the internet having my information or my child, you can have my sweetie. But to know that you like know where my kid go, you showing people what? What? When kids are in school or daycare programs, you have to have permission when they are minor to put their picture in anything public. And y'all just passing kids around the internet like they yours. Like you giving me a picture of your nephew. And then it'll be the same people who will say stuff like, oh my God, I can't believe they have my picture on the internet. I feel so unsafe. I'm going to have a breakdown. Are you? So why wouldn't I? If when you saw your picture on the internet, it made you have to go check yourself in, what do you think a mother felt when she know just because you got mad at me or you didn't like what I said or you didn't like how I talked to you, you got my kid on the internet? You on the internet in a fake on Facebook, Instagram, one of these things with a fake account, befriending my child? That's the definition of crazy. And somewhere there's a abductor sitting watching a child, social media, has pictures of them in their home. So if you move like somebody who could be a predator of any kind, I can't mess with that. And then sit here and fight for that. Don't make sense. It don't make sense. Which side of the fence am I riding? Because you still do it. You still dropping receipts. You still got files. You still trying to cause confusion wherever you go. So I mean, it's not like I'm just making up the past. It's what you do, man. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. It's not no, and that's just it. If you could say to yourself, I wouldn't do that. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. You go get my address, I might get yours. The difference between me and you is you got it for the internet. I got it to prove to you I pull up on your shit. Two different things. But don't be mad when I pull up on your shit. Because I want to know what did you have mine for? You wanted somebody to pull up. But like I said, I don't care who it is. Even if they had a bond, if they had did that, I'm gonna say, well, yeah, that was wrong. People talking about each other, not liking each other, that's what people do. You mad, they're gonna be, oh, she a bitch. Can't stand her. Hey, as women, sometimes we're gonna be, you fat, you this, I don't care about your weight unless you sitting around talking about everybody else's weight. I can't wait to talk about yours. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my weight. You ain't gonna hurt me with nothing you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I love me. Because I don't love my weight because that's my purpose. But anyway, I love me. Okay. So that means all its perfections and flaws. But what I'm never going to do is tell y'all that I'm trying to stand in a sisterhood and be like, this the stuff I don't stand for. Don't want to stand nowhere near you. That's why I say, look at all these people, and the witches of Yikesville. All these people have done things I would never be cool with somebody again for them. And especially somebody who was a stranger to my life, and because of the internet, they thought they could do me like this. We could never be cool. And that's how we let ourselves let the wrong people into our life, and they cause things to our family, our friends, our home. Stop letting these type of people in your life. Stop letting people take advantage of your heart. Like, don't tag me in nothing. Every time I breathe, I'm gonna think that. Don't tag me in nothing. Please don't. You want to make a joke of real life? Do it by yourself. Do it with anybody. Want to do it with you? Don't do it with me. Don't. Don't. You ran over to the mob tube sector with what to help get dudes and people over there to fight women. I don't want nothing to do with you. And I know it's people that be looking at you like, wait, ain't these people you used to be talking about or laughing about? And that it's confusing. I mean, if this was a pancake the way people flip around here, that pancake would be burned on both sides. It's too much. And some of them are being given a genuine heart. I truly believe that Brooke really appreciates what Muz did for her. I really believe that. I don't doubt that for 1 second. You understand? Like, I don't. But in my opinion, I feel like Muz thinks because I'm perfect and I can do anything and look at me savior. So whether it's Brooke or anybody else, she has a God complex. In my opinion. I said that months ago. She thinks she's better than everybody. And what are you without her? Nobody can dox better than her. Nobody got better files than her. Nobody. Nobody know more about American TOS than her. And she violates it left, right, and sideways. Yeah, burn both sides. Yeah. Everywhere you ever been, when the bridge is burned, you can't go back. And you don't leave till you burnt it just like that. Because once upon a time, you had a 50-50 split over there in that Katie Joy community. You had half of the goodies on your side. Still. But you kept on setting fires. Hey, since Mud's been gone, Seawood team can't keep up with the drama. The biggest thing they've done is Seawood Dox and Brooke because they leader gone. The one who was really putting the man, I said this. Look at it. And here's something I gotta ask y'all. The nose, no, these are my trees. Oh no, sorry. Bye. This hand I'm eating with, so no. See? I should give him a sour patch. So, yeah. Stop it. Thank you. Good boy. But yeah, when they first broke up, Muggs was still willing to be cool with him. Not the rest of them. Star Arden could catch it. But see, she was still willing. Though Siwa, the one who stirred them up. Siwa was the one who was letting them put out them comments and they're dissing you. After that, Muggs so-called struck Siwa. And everybody was like, not surprised. Did you know it's no honor amongst thieves? So a thief will steal from you one day if they fail the cause that you, whatever. No honor. It's no honor amongst person like that. So I wasn't surprised, but whatever. But here's the funny thing. Whatever happened with those strikes? Not one went through? Nothing happened? What happened with them? I don't remember. Somebody tell me. Because I don't remember. I'm really asking. And then two, after that, when you think about it, other than Seawood throwing insults at Muzz, like, so your best friends, you're over there with your best friends, and then I feel like she do it. I told you it's like an ex-girlfriend and boyfriend type thing with them. Like, I want to make you jealous by hanging with your friends. I'm dating one of your homies. Just so you could see if you still love me. Ew, what? I don't want to be in this after school session. But I don't remember. But I'm like, notice since she came over, everybody fighting. Brooke done got, and Brooke, the biggest casualty. You know what? Because half the game on doing this stuff, the queen of TOS taught it to Seawood. And then I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not even going on them. But what y'all got to know about YouTube is don't give it 6 months. For some reason, they back over again with each other. I'm talking T-Win moves. Y'all think it's over. When you think about it, they ain't even fighting each other. They still fighting the same people they're fighting together. The difference is he was ex-best friend is all in the midst of the circle. That people trust him. Let me tell y'all something. If somebody in this world I don't mess with, they could do anything. They could have a cure to something. Unless they was a doctor and I walked in and there's nothing I can do about who the doctor is, I wouldn't ask them to do nothing. Because if they know how to do it, somebody else will soon. That means they ain't the only one. I might have to even pay somebody. That's just me. But you can't insult me and then we talking. Why? I know what you think of me. Because you told me when I was doing nothing to you, so there's no need. You knew off a conversation I had with drunk ass Wanda. And I'm calling her drunk because at night she was even drunk. But you going off a conversation I had with drunk ass Wanda that you knew exactly what black I was, what I knew about blacks, everything. So you think you know me, so it's no need for us to talk. And nobody can change my mind because it's man. Snug, how you doing? Hold on. Nino, now see somebody at the window. Hey, sofa lover. I don't know if they walking past. When I look, there wasn't nothing but somebody walking past. Hold on. Nina. It's like I gotta put a movie on for him or something. Hold on. Let people walk past. They aren't. I give him 2 minutes before he is back in here in my face. If you give him that, I hear him already moving. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, first of all, even when she was acting a fool, even when she was saying I needed to go feed the homeless, she was losing her place. She was doing it. It's always something. And everything she diss people about or sat next to somebody while they diss people is what she do. So if they bad, she bad. Come on. Y'all went from singing them to Maria to dissing her to you loving her. What? If you always loved her, once again, if you were a free thinker, then see what with respect to seeing one thing about my friends on here that I'm really friends with, that we talk and everything else, they respect me like I respect them. So I don't care what chat I see Terry Lynn in. That's where Terry Lynn is. And first of all, if I see her there, I must have been there. Don't call and tell me where she at because she grown. That's just it. That's how I look at stuff. So for me, it's like we adults. So I don't care. That's where somebody at. But don't tag me in shit when we don't mess around with each other, period. Like, come on. Just it's the lack of respect, woman to woman, we have. And then part of this standing in solidarity, that means I have to respect you as a woman. If I have a problem with you, I'm addressing the problem. So it doesn't matter my tone. I'm addressing the problem. I'm not dissing you just to diss you. I'm not harassing you by keep tagging you and shit. I'm not doing that kind of stuff. I'm grown. So I know how to talk at the full ambulance. How you doing, sis? Oh, how you doing, sis? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I said, nah. Man, we've all made mistakes. And it's so funny because you'll say something about her and they're going to bring up what somebody else did and somebody else did. Somebody else did. One thing about an elephant, y'all, you can only take one bite at a time. And the reason why nobody gets anything solved around here is because instead of talking about one issue at a time, we're trying to talk about 47. I'm talking about one person. Y'all who want to talk about the others, we could do this list all day. And you'll find some of your favorites in that list. I'm speaking on that, no. But I want the whole list on whoever done call people's dead people. I want that list because I won't mess with them at all. I mean it. I don't respect that. If you done came on here and look, red hot. If Red came back on here today and then come on bending knees, throwing out stuff to everybody and apologizing, I wouldn't even be listening because you fake cancer. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not understood. It's not. Even if you was broke. Broke is a mindset. I'd rather you be on here every day just asking, hey, y'all, I need some money. I'm broke. I don't have it. Mm-hmm. Right. Who's behind the account is somebody who wants this out here. And the reason that they're not telling who's behind the account because people like to take it out. You know, they like to victimize people. So they like to say, oh, well, you know what, I'm gonna make you the bad guy because you told. Huh? And then some of these people just sit on it until they ready to tell on the person. That's why all the information be old. That's why I be a 3-year-old text say, yeah. I ain't sit on it for 3 years. If it's so important, you know. Mm-hmm. Right. But she know the American one. She know how we need to govern ourselves, do this, do that. Are you holding the standard of your people? All your people docs get files on kids, look up the dead, get into with people with files on everybody, ride with a crew of people who got the files that they get the files out to. What is that? Does that represent Canada? I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't. You know how I know? And no disrespect to any other Canadian. Drake's from there. Drake's there. Drake was there. Okay? That's how I know. That's how I know the whole country good. Look, the whole country just won for him. Mm-hmm. 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 But they focus on that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh no, Drake's like Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've never been on Reddit and I never plan to. Let me tell y'all when I used to know about Reddit. When I was young, you used to be able to get a Reddit magazine right next to the like the Sun. Well, we had the Sun Times and the Tribune right next to the little paper stands that you pay and open them up and get a paper out. But they stopped doing that because people take more than one paper. Some people go sell the papers. Anyway, but next to it was a Reddit, and it was red. It was a Reddit machine, and Reddit was free. And I was probably in like 9th grade, 8th grade. So one, I know Reddit's been around a long time, and I know it's way bigger than trashy parts. You get what I'm saying? But the fact of being on YouTube and what it rap here, I know if I'm over there doing anything else, I'll find myself slipping and looking to this bullshit. And I don't. One thing about me, I don't go looking for BS. That's why I tell people, don't think please. And that's why even when I speak about what I know of some people, I didn't even know you were there for that or this. You know why? Because I wasn't being messy. I wasn't being messy. But now what was happening in the backdrops, I don't know. I don't like secrets. I learned one thing about secret. The person holding the secret is worse than, forever. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can keep a secret forever though. There's people deceased I still ain't told what it was. They asked me never to. No, because I'm not. I appreciate what she did for Brooke. I have no problem with that. Yes, this is about ambulance girl. Ambulance girl. This is about Muzz, but it's about the fact that Muzz tagged me in a post yesterday about coming over to her channel. I'll never be that with Muzz, but I don't disrespect Muzz. I haven't liked Muzz in over 2 years, but I haven't disrespected her neither. But don't tag me and stuff. Because just 6 months ago, ambulance girl, she told me to shut my lying ass up and go feed homeless people. It's on my community wall. Look back 6 months, you can find it. So I'm not. So no, that's why I'm speaking on her. Because why are you tagging me and you tagging me in something about cancer? When one of the things I don't like about you is you lied about somebody's cancer and their demise off of cancer. And I didn't find that funny. So why you would tag me in a cancer post? I don't know. But as a woman, I felt like you were being insulting. And that you wanted me to say, and I would have never came in that post or that live and been disrespectful. I have my own platform, so I came on today to say something. No, I don't think nobody should have to choose between Brooke and Muzz, Cooch and Muzz, Terry Lynn and Muzz, the Sun and Muzz, none of that. But I do mean don't tag me. Don't tag me and shit. Unless you tagging me and something you dissing me, I'm just gonna say, oh, she dissing me and she have to write it, her channel. Don't tag me and stuff. Because you know I'm not commenting. Because you know I don't have respect for you because you have none for me. You told me flat out in Terry Lynn's chat that's still up that I'm ignorant by definition. So why would you want to talk to my ignorant ass? Would you want my ignorant ass to come on and talk about? That's disrespecting me on purpose. But I'm going to be an angry black woman probably for what I'm saying. I didn't say you were defending her. I was explaining what I was doing. That's what I mean with confusion service. I didn't think you were defending her. There's nothing to defend. You couldn't defend her from what I just said she did that I don't like. Nobody could. They couldn't. The reason the live is about her, I was just letting you know, no. Because she came up on their panels, I wasn't going to go live about her. She tagged me last night in a post about Fight Like the Girls live. She was going to do a live about Fight Like the Girl, and I was one of the creators she tagged in the post, like I guess to come over to the post. But she knows I'm not going to do that. And I definitely, that was disrespectful to me. I wouldn't do that to me. I don't like Jerry Vet. I'm not tagging her or nothing. Period. I could be having a black women's convention. I ain't tagging her. On my channel, I ain't tagging her in it. Because I don't want that energy at my convention. That's it. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm going running. Reddit has shamed me several times, and all of me shit I ain't never even did. And it be because they hate Terry Lynn. And I ain't never changing on them. At all. Buzz could be the new panelist on her channel. It wouldn't change me and Terry Lynn's relationship. Man, like I said, I'm saying, why would she tag me if the things I've named about her are things that, why would you be tagging me like I'm coming over to the post? And you tagging me with people that you mess with. Everybody you tag but me was people you mess with. Because you want me to come on and look like it's me being against you, like you throwing me an olive branch. You can't throw me an olive branch when you burnt the village down with all the olive trees in it. There's no, I don't want a burnt down branch that don't produce olives no more. I don't. And then what kind of olive branch would that be? Are we coming on to talk about Fight Like the Girls, 5 years of winning this battle with cancer? Huh? Wait, that's olive branch? You playing. I am grateful she held Brooke because Brooke didn't deserve her channel down. And Siwa would never think she was so tough as she thinks she was after 2 years. Because look, that's who helped run her up to the tough Tony, who taught her about doxing people. I mean, not doxing people, but doxing people. The doxing, the get people's channels taken down, catching them on violations that they not even aware that they doing. That's who gave her the schooling of it, because it's all I used to sit in the chat every day. and not for gossip. That's how I know some of the stuff, because she would always come in. I just sent it to you, Sewell. Go back to my old life. I used to make the joke about it. I just sent it to you, Sewell. Or she'd be like, hold on. And then she'd be reading and be texting back and forth. But that's what I made the whole joke up of the typing. Her and Muzz going back and forth, giving Muzz sending her information while she lied. Muzz sent her the information saying that Rio couldn't go back to Philadelphia because he was. I was watching when she sent her the information, and she said Muzz sent her the information. And at the time, Maria was still coming on the panel, and Maria said, send me that information. Maria, did you ever get it sent? I bet you didn't. Where'd she get it from? But I knew they was going to go sideways when Sewell couldn't stop bringing Real on the channel. That's how she lost half the people that was on her panel, because Maria, Sunshinery, Josh, half of Muzz, because Real still knows how Muzz lied on him. Yeah, Real piece of trash. Real came on here and acted a zip damn fool. He showed his stuff in so many ways wrong. But when I'm done saying that, it won't change. She lied on him too. She took down Christ Conflict channel. But that's okay, because I could bring a bunch of real shiesty low lives all around. I wouldn't spread them through my room. Even if I knew them in real life, I could know their mama, their grandmama, where they live, all that. I wouldn't have them around to be predators on people. I don't do that to anybody in life. I know some bad people, some good people, some okay people. The bad ones, I know them. If you know them separately, that's on you. I'm not bringing them around. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. It's not even about disliking or liking Muzz. Like I said, I didn't like Muzz, and I was going to Sewell chat. Not a problem. And that was a chat she was at. She was a mod. She was there. So that's not a problem with me. I don't like her tagging me. That I don't like. I don't like the sound of her voice. So I don't want to hear it no matter what she's talking about. Because every time I hear it, I hear the insulting things she said about me with her mouth. So I don't. That's a personal thing. But I've never held nobody to that. Never. Never. And I never will. I never will. Yeah. I like Brooke more than it's not, like I said, it's not even in a competition, because it's not. It's not even in comparison. I have to compare my thing for Muzz would be what, like, I like Muzz more than I like John Yates of them. I have to put it in that comparison. I'm not going to compare it with people I like, period. I don't do that with people I like. I don't put them in the same category with people I don't like. Because the people I like should always win. Yeah. But if my opinion on you changed because other people's opinion on you changed, and that really wasn't my opinion. I was just, that this is my opinion, and I've stuck to it for 2 years. I don't mess with her. I don't. And also, she was also one of the people that at first was being nice in the defense when they were saying what they were saying about me in that chat when I came up on C, was to defend myself. But when they were originally saying that I was taking text messages from Terry Lynn, because I'm just like Terry Lynn, passing around stuff of people kids, I've never had a picture of y'all kids. And I don't want them. And I don't stand for nothing like that. But then afterwards, when Sewell would keep repeating it, she would co-sign it like it was true. And it never happened. That's why I said I can't take that stuff back. But I'm so grown that when they were doing it, was I running over to people's chats? I didn't do no lives about Muzz because of this. No. But like I said, yesterday she tagged me or something. It kind of touched me the wrong way. Because I was minding my own business. And I felt it very insulting to me. Because it had nothing to do with. So She got Brooke done. That means she can start tagging me and shit that she know I'm. Come on, none of that has nothing to do with one. Don't have nothing to do with the other. So that meant when she helped Brooke's channel, we all owe her for life. No respect for Brooke had me say thank you to her while she was in a chat. That was very because I didn't have to say anything. Not saying anything bad or good would have been being good for Brooke anyway. I don't. We don't owe her shit. Thank you. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, how's he doing? Oh, you just choked on your policy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like I said, y'all know the only things I'm gonna speak on is what I seen with my own eyes. I saw her in T Spiracy's chat when she was saying things about her boyfriend and he was on his ends. I saw her in chats doing that. Now, what I didn't know originally, I know when he died, but I didn't know that he had so-called came back because I didn't watch every day. But when I saw the thing and they were showing the proof, I said, who does that? But I still didn't treat it bad. I didn't come over here talking about that. And it was people who didn't know about that. I didn't come over here and be like, oh my God, y'all know who Muzz is. When all that shit, when everything that went on, even I'm just I can't. Because around here, some things you can't even say because people don't like each other no more. But like just actual factuals. Some things I'm just not gonna do. D never did a damn thing to me. You know why I don't mess with D? Because one, D said and told me I had no her and Sly said I never said nothing about them. Said instead I didn't have a brain because I was a fool to Terry Lynn who didn't like me and was just using me for a black. Do y'all know the terrible things that subscribers, creators have said about me to Terry Lynn on Reddit about me? Things I've never been called in my life because I'm not. I've been less than everything else. And that ain't changed how I love that girl. For real. But I'm going to tell Muzz, like I just told Amber when she texted me to tell me how I need to call Terry Lynn racist ass out. And that I don't know Terry Lynn. I know Terry Lynn. And I told her, don't tag me in your motherfucking thesis, on your community wall, in your motherfucking opinion, or in any of your love baiting tricks of whatever you're doing to cause confusion. Muzz, that shit goes to you too. Like, don't. Because see, then people gonna think I'm in the dumbass argument about because of Brooke. That's dumb as hell. I am 44, almost 50 years old. If y'all grown ass women are in a debate about who you should like because of this and that, then you need to grow up. I will never be there. But I also will never stand singing for peace with people that are the problem. I just won't. And if that makes me an angry black woman, if that makes me vicious, if that makes me messy and people don't want to hear it, then I'm going to be that. Because the chain of change got to be bigger than that. That's just not what I'm doing. And no, everybody's not going to get along. There's people in this chat right now don't like each other. But if you came in here to fight each other, I'll tell you this ain't that. This ain't that. Don't nobody got to choose nothing. Choose peace. Choose to go where you want to. Choose to know that you trust yourself. That's it. If you're not choosing that, you're not choosing nothing to me. You choosing to lose. You choosing to be depressed. You choosing to always be in a fight. You choosing to be one of the people that's always in the background in the mess with somebody else. You know why? Because you're choosing it. I choose to never be there. I choose to never be there. So I don't have to worry about one day telling y'all what was going on in the back end because I was never there. I was never there. But if you're willing to do that on the internet, what you gonna do off the internet? If I took y'all to the morgue right now to go see if somebody had died, would y'all be okay? Would y'all be sitting there laughing? Would y'all be like, oh, Danny, I just know that's just because you need to know if they was dead? If I came on here and told y'all how somebody I loved was dying of cancer, and I don't know what I'm going to do without them. And you found out I was lying? And then some people say, well, move on. That happened 2-3 years ago. Then why y'all holding on to anything y'all dislike about somebody? Did it happen yesterday? Did it happen today? Because some of y'all, the only chat y'all going to be in is the messy chats. Y'all ain't going to be nowhere else. Y'all too booked and busy for anything but mess. Kawinky think everybody got a little time when the mess comes. But they so booked for everything else. They have no idea what else happened. Gucci, how you doing? They never have no idea when anything else happened. Just the mess. Some of y'all sit on phones all day talking about the mess, living in the mess, passing around the mess, but ain't doing nothing to stop it. You know why? Because y'all part of the problem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? And that's the only thing I would say. They gonna turn this to something that's not. Yeah, no, I've been over that. What you said. No, no, I know they doing that. I know it. I know they doing it. I don't even need to go to Reddit and know it. They doing it on the internet. They shit on TL worse than they shit on John Yates, and he's done it in your face. The word, I swear, they shit on it, and they always wait and they play her off a heart. Even these bad guys, even the Muzzes and them, they know she got a heart like that, and they gonna play her for it. Because she gonna care so much about what you did for Brooke that she gonna forget about that this is gonna be the thing having her fucked up. Because it's somebody else devaluing her again. Yeah, no shit. Play with the fucking devil, you get burned. There's no way around it. Reddit be look. I wouldn't be surprised if some people sitting in her face, the people on Reddit going to talk about her and saying it about her. That's what Reddit is to me. Shit. No, I already know. Ambulance. First of all, you hold my damn nephew's birthday. And if that means nothing to you, it means everything to me. It's one of the signs that you're somebody in my life. I love your spirit. I love your energy. So when you saying something, I know you don't mean nothing bad. I just got upset because in the last 2 days, ever since Brooke went live, I feel like it's just been this whole Muzz thing going on, and she ain't that important. Because what she did for Brooke got us Brooke back. Liz, how you doing? Got Brooke back. That's the blessing. But Brooke still getting struck. Because that devil you used to run with for a long time, you know she's not going to stop. Because she ain't stopped. The whole time I've ever watched Sewell, one of the people who she's never changed on going after is Brooke. Some people were friends and they weren't friends and they were friends again. But Brooke, it's never been a friendship. Never. Just been, I want to see her down. She ain't going to stop. She ain't going to stop. The common denominator. Oh, yes. Please drop Liz B's channel. Let me drop it. Yeah, I wish I would dislike people. Like, do y'all know sometimes it was people when I seen we be speaking, I wouldn't have no idea where they came from because I wasn't thinking about that. Then one day I'd be in somebody's chat. One day I'm in Danny's chat. I said, wait a minute, that's one of, you know what I'm saying? Or I could be somewhere, but I've seen them. But I don't go like, hey, where you from? Because I told y'all, this platform too big, meaning this whole platform. The YouTube universe is so big that we should be able to come together in different, let's have conversations to laugh. Because in life, we got more in common than we don't. That's the truth. And don't get me wrong. It's times I want to bring what you're going to call the bad. It's times I want to do interviews with you, but that's still bad because There are going to be people who have the effect of losing stuff to gang violence. There are going to be people that have a thought on it. So, like I said, there's bad out here that I, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to say everybody I know is perfect. I'm not saying that. I just said that life too short for me to be trying to take time out of my life to get us back to trusting each other while I'm missing out time spending with the people I trust and love. And I don't waver on them. No matter what's going on, I have never wavered on them. You know what I mean? I don't. You know what I mean? And they haven't wavered on me. Terry Lynn hasn't wavered on me. Heidi hasn't wavered on me. You know what I'm saying? My mind's the people I mess with out here, they haven't. They haven't. I don't count how many times you in my chat. If I tell you I love you, I love you. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother to tell you. I wouldn't waste my time. Oh, I love you just for fun. That'll make you like me more. No, it won't. People that love somebody and that person hates you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll waver on you. People will waver on you. But you know what? Ambulance, and I mean this from my soul to everybody, they were never with you. They were never with you. That's why I tell any of y'all, if you call Danny your friend or you like Danny, but if suddenly because I don't like somebody, you don't like me, you never like Danny. Or because I like somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's you don't like me. I don't care. That's what I tell. I like that people got names and nicknames, and I'm talking about the subscribers and all this, and they not showing. And if they got a picture, I know that's them. I don't, because I don't care. Sometimes I don't even pay attention to what your picture is, unless it's an animal or something. I really pay attention. But other than that, I don't get involved in that because I want to have a room that you're not calling it a white room, a black room, a girls' room, a fellows' room. Call it a room, everybody. That's why it's a kingdom. A kingdom to let all kings and queens in it. Like I said, when I go into my analytics, my numbers for the last year and a half have been damn near 50-50 men to women as subscribers. And I respect that. Because like I said, I didn't even come here to be messy. I didn't. But I like to nip shit in the bud. That's what they say. Loose lips sink ships. So I don't run around gossiping and all that. And closed mouths don't get fed. They don't. And I want to feed our soul. Because let me tell y'all something. When I came on here and I was 100 with y'all about how I felt and what I was doing, y'all gave me your soul, your heart. Yo, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like I'm taking souls, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all gave me your real. Your soul is you. That's who you really are. Good or bad. You gave it to me. And people came in here and you have respected what I've asked. That we didn't come in here looking for your enemy. We didn't come in here to start shit. We didn't come in here to turn on each other. You know what I mean? That's it. And the team I want everybody to pick is them. That's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. And it happens. Ambulance, the sad part is I've seen it happen on lives right before our face. Where you can tell, like 1 minute people be, because it's so obvious how it go. 1 minute people speak to you, then sometimes people come in, they don't say a word, but why is nobody speaking to them? Give it a week or two. They'll be telling us about why they ain't speaking to them. But it's not going to have nothing to do with now. What you're going to learn is that for months, they've really been not liking them, but being around. What? We grown. We don't have to do that. Christoph, how you doing? We don't have to do that. You don't have to endure nothing you don't want to. If you don't like going places where people loud and acting obnoxious, you don't go there, right? Like, this is real life. To me, YouTube is like the one place we get to make your own choices. For anything anybody wants to do or watch over here, they have that. And you can choose to go there. You could choose to turn it off when you want to, turn it on when you want to. You could choose to join people with memberships. You can choose to send a super chat or super sticker if you want to. You can choose to not comment or comment later when nobody's in there, comment after the live or comment during the live. You choose to hit that like button. You choose to push subscribe. And you choose to not only just listen to the BS, but engage if you decided to jump in it. If you decide to go to other people's chats and talk shit about somebody because you like them, the person that they're talking about, you chose to do that. These are all choices. These are all choices. And I choose to be who I am. I'm always going to be somebody where If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. The thing is, I've learned how to try to say it better. I am. I'm also a person that if you keep putting me in confusion, you're going to make me feel like you're pushing me up against a wall. You know? You choose where you go. You choose, yes, and you choose your reason for leaving. I don't want to hear nothing else. If I hear anybody tell me that they left because somebody else they didn't want to make, hey, while you were trying not to make somebody else feel bad, how did it make you feel? Hmm. Hmm. Because I know one thing, you're gonna always be proving yourself. I've learned anything about people I love. I don't care if it's a friend, I don't care if it's a family member or a maid. When I continue to have to try to prove to them how much I love them, I can guarantee that they're showing me that they're not proving none of that to me. Because if they were, they know this is making me feel bad. You know, it's not. I mean, this is, and then I'm a content creator. If I want to talk about it, I need to have watched it myself. You know what I mean? Hmm. Okay, what you drawing? I didn't know you was an artist. Let me find out. Hey, Heidi. Great live, Heidi. Let me find out you be drawing. Oh, yeah. No, mm-mm. No, that's why I knew. I knew when you said that, ambulance. I knew where the question was coming. I mean, where the question was even coming from. Because no, I know people. No, this ain't that. Because I know that's what they'll try to turn it on Reddit too. Oh my God, look, Danny was over there trying to make everybody turn against Muzz. I ain't trying to make nobody do shit. I'm telling Muzz, don't tag me in shit. I don't like you. I don't have to, and I don't disrespect you. So take that and win as a win. And don't ever tag me in something that I said is one of the reasons I don't like you. I don't like the fact that you faked your boyfriend's cancer and his death. I don't. So don't tag me in no cancer stuff. And I am a cancer survivor. I am a person who screams F cancer. And I am someone who I wish I could, like, if we were just talking financially give to organizations for it, I wish I could do that. But no, I'm not playing with that at all. No. You tagging me in that. Christoph, yesterday, Muzz tagged me in a live for Fight Like a Girl. And it was a live because Fight Like a Girl is 5 years free of her fight from cancer, which is a blessing. Which is a blessing. I'm not going, that's why at the beginning of this, I very much put out the disclaimer. That's a blessing. Congratulations, sis, and to all the survivors. Congratulations to all the people fighting. You know what I'm saying? We've sent in prayers and love. Yeah. Oh, driving. Look at me. I got you drawn. I already had a picture I wanted you to draw. Sorry, I guess you're not an artist. But yeah, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, she's evil. Mm. So I was like, girl, don't tag me nothing. Because you know I'm not coming. Like, what am I gonna come over there and do? Nothing. Now, if any of the people you would have tagged had the same live, I'd have went there. Even if you was there, I don't care. Because once again, like just like ambulance said, I got more respect for the people than you, and you ain't gonna move shit. Cause like just like you flaked your ass over there, I know you're gonna flake your ass out of there. Cause you've burnt your bridges all over the internet. I ain't did that. So I'm not gonna let you change me. That's one thing about me. I'm a mountain. I can't be moved. But I won't be persuaded neither. So for example, I ain't never coming on your panel. Girl, don't take me in shit like we friends. I don't want to talk to you. Remember, you told me I'm ignorant by definition. So what would you want me talking about with you, girl? See, you say something to me, I'll make you eat them words. You gonna live with that. You thought less of me when I wasn't saying nothing to you. You been thinking, like I said, your first shot of thinking less of me, Buzz, was when you thought I was passing out. I mean, the Terry Lynn was texting me saying, girl, I'm about to send this picture, and I was laughing. Why would I have been doing that? Why? How grown do you think I am? I'm real grown. But see, what you think about me ain't good, so why would I be around that? But see, the good thing about me, because I've been saying that for 2 years, I ain't changed what I said. Even when she came, fell out with you. I don't care. My enemies ain't my friends, period. Matter of fact, I might like my enemies worse because if they think we could be friends because we just like the same person. Please. I'm a beast alone. I don't need a bag up. So I don't like people because you like them, and I don't dislike people. That's why when people question me, Terry, or Heidi's friendship, I think, how could you? Because when one of us don't like somebody, we don't stop liking each other. I sure haven't done it. They damn sure ain't did it to me. So I don't know. I don't know about those kind of friendships. I don't know about that. Now, somebody had murked one of my family members you hang with. No, we can't be cool at all. My friend wouldn't even do that to me. Not one friend I got in real life would be hanging with somebody who murked one of my family members. It's music I won't listen to because they so-called got responsibility. So you can't talk to me about that. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-mm. Well, you know one thing I've learned, Christoph? Not to learn this because, like I said, I've liked creators and they've had people I did not like. And here's an example. This I showed you real adultness. When Heidi was still cool with Yates, I couldn't stand him. I love Heidi. For real. You get what I'm saying? So we never had a conversation like that about it. Like, it wasn't like, girl, he there again, girl. You know, I'm gonna tell you one more time. And when I called T, I said, well, I know this gonna blow up because it's a lot of people mothers does stuff to. You know what I'm saying? She got whole communities after her. You know it's gonna be there. They still Julie Franco just did a thing on her about 4 days ago. It ain't stopped. So it's not that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you gonna always have chance coming like, girl, she did this. She did that. Damn, look at all these victims. And I ain't laughing at what she done, y'all, but I'm just saying, you can't have that much bloodshed and think ain't gonna be rooms for people that just came in and say they don't like you. But to the people that was in your chat, you know what I'm saying? I got people in here that have been here since the beginning. You know, even let me just say this while I'm saying it. For example, where's Carmen Zabiach? I'm sure she's somewhere. Listen, Carmen Zabiach has been around since the beginning, and no matter what, where she goes, she was modding for people when we was getting to it. I'm not trading. I don't do that to her. I don't go nowhere and this. Anything I ever said to her, I said it. And one time I need to call, I called and said it. But like I said, that's respect. So if somebody came up in here and was this, and I wait to slow down a damn minute now. You know what I mean? And I would understand if I brought her up and somebody said, Carmen's a bitch, I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish using you as an example. But if somebody said, hey, what she did, you gotta respect them. Because what we gotta do is respect people's feelings. That's it. Now that don't mean somebody can come in here and run my channel and tell me who could come, who can go, who could be, who could sow, because I don't want to do that to their channel. But the good thing is nobody comes in here and does this. Does that. So I'm glad. Now I don't do soccer accounts. Like I said, the only other account I had was Danny Robinson. And another reason you don't have that channel up here too is because we have a Danny Robertson, and people already confuse the two. As far as saying a name, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even if I come up on that same picture, same thing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I can't do no side accounts. And I got better shit to do than be trailing around here secretly trying to do something. When I watch something, I tell y'all. Yeah, I watched Bluey Blue. I watched Gary Bad. I watched Cooch's live and she was playing Yikes. I watched Brooks live and she was you know what I'm saying? I do. I do. So damn trying to go to people's channels. I watched Savage Live, I seen the big. I don't go to none of these channels I just named. Except for Dairy Best, I actually go to her channel. Ain't nobody reviewing her shit. You want to see that train wreck, you got to actually go push play. Yeah, man. You want to go see that life support treatment, you got to go push. Oh, it's always selective outrage. It is. I told you around here, the same shit everybody was protesting about be the same shit a year later. They like to get over it. Don't you know if we was putting up a fight, it was to change it, not to get over it? Because it's still going on. I can't get over it. It's still going on. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, like I said, if she can be forgiven, so can all these mofos. But I've said that a million times though. What made this person so forgivable and the other one's not? And why do it always take a tragedy for them to come together? For real, for real. How come we don't just come together for the hell of it? How come we can't just get along like Rodney King? Can't we all just get along like Rodney King before you're beating somebody's ass? Like, can we, please? But it's always in a tragedy. Like some bad shit happened. Now I got to decide, should I have a moral compass or should I be a loyal friend? Well, hold on. Being a loyal friend has a moral compass. Because just as loyal as you want me to be to you and your feelings, I need you to respect mine the same way. You know what I mean? Just like with Yikes. I can't stand a million things about him before any of this stuff. I can't stand a billion things about him. But the two things I'll never do, I'll never be sitting anywhere holding a conversation because two people I very much care. You disrespected in a way I would never let anyone in real life disrespect anyone I love. That's how I get down. I will never erase you saying that about somebody I love. Like I can't. I can't. Like I can't. I'm just that person. And you ain't got to be that for me. I'm going to be that person. I'm going to just be who I am. Like I said, when Muzz was looking up Lexi, it was people, because my cousin was famous and he passed at the same time, there were people trying to look up where his funeral was, where he was being buried, that we had to cremate him because they were going. And to me, that invasion caused where we could only have a certain size funeral, not allow our whole family to be there because of people's noticing this from the internet. So like, no, I would never respect that. Never. Because I know how much that hurt my cousin. I know how much that hurt my family. No. And I don't want that to happen to any of you all, to know that it hurts. That'd be like me imagining to go tell the people who, because some of my family is gone now. And they didn't even get to go to that. But it's like, how do I tell them sorry? Will they take your apology too? I don't think so. Sorry is and sorry does. Mia, how you doing? How you doing? Flower Power, how you doing? How you doing? Yes. But no. I can't stand all that stock account. And you could tell sometimes you'll be talking as a creator. I can tell when it's stock accounts of the people you're talking about. Because you'll be thinking, who just came up in here as an adult to defend another adult like that? They don't even come defend themselves like that, but you do. Come on, please. Ugh, I like strong people around me who you don't have to go running around. I got a part-time job on the internet of going to protect your name. I got a part-time job making sure people don't talk about you. No, please. I don't want that job. Please don't give it to me. Please. Please. Yeah. Yeah. And they talk to themselves. Because these creators, Jaguar does it a lot. They throw in stuff because it be the stuff they want to be a topic. So they come in, you be like, where did that come from? How did they come in and just out of nowhere bring that up? Because these people are authors of confusion. Like there can never be a good moment. These people never have happiness. Then they'll stop and tell you shit like, do you know what's going on with this person and this is going on? Do you have no idea what's going on? I can't tell that's going on in their life because they sure seem like they got no time but for BS. Even when I come on here, I don't dwell on here all day on BS. And even when I'm making jokes of the BS, it's at least can we laugh? That's why I like these breakdowns where at least when you're breaking it down, we laugh or we can throw our opinion about how we felt. Because some of this shit is triggering. It's depressing. It's the reason for the racial divides. It's the reason women can't get along. It's a bunch of shit. I can name a bunch of things it is, but none of it's helpful. And especially as our country is right now falling apart. Like, I don't know. What you say, Crystal? Yes. And nothing good comes with confusion. You know what I'm saying? It's like if the day you were getting married, if you knew your husband or wife was sitting there that day debating if it was you or somebody else, would you trust how deep that love was? Even if it was stronger now, wouldn't you be thinking like, damn, all the way to the day of? Yes, yes, yes. That's crown on your way in, on your way out. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah, hell no. Mm-mm. But yeah, like on here, choose you. You know who I trust the most on here? Me. So no one can make me be like, Danny, you didn't even bother to look at it. Maybe I don't see it the way you see it, but don't think I didn't see it. Or another thing, when I trust that you're a free thinker and you have a brain and a crown of your own, I trust that you know what you do. You know what I mean? And my mama taught me once upon a time that sometimes you can see things before people can see them. And I don't mean like visions, just mean you can see it. Maybe they didn't see it yet. But here's what you have to remember. If I persuade them to see what I see and they don't, that's not how they're going to get it. Because that's going to happen to them with somebody else. How they're going to get it is they have to see it. So I'm not here to persuade nobody. And I'm also not going to be the one when you come out and say it later to say, I told you so. What I'm going to say is, well, thank God it wasn't no worse than it could have been. Could have been worse. At least you see it now. You out. It's that simple. But if I see you in there and people are dying and then I'm speaking up. I'm talking about you all day. Because what nobody will say is nobody warned you. Nobody told you they was like that. You knew. You listened if you wanted to. I'm going to lead you to water. I can't make you drink or think. And I'm not trying to. Just like you couldn't make me. You could lead me to the water. The rest on me. That's it. That's how I do people. And in life, I've just had people who we have different relationships with people. And that's fine too. That's fine too. And I've, messed with people that before I knew either one of them, they had their own problems with each other. You know what I'm saying? Or before, I knew them together, they had their own problems with each other. That was a them thing. But out of respect for them, we don't talk about each other. I don't talk about them with them. I don't do that. So there's a way to do anything. And I don't force them to feel how I feel about the person. Like I said, I got friends that don't like each other. You know? It's funny when I look at here, you can really see it. So I don't know if you all notice this. One of my eyes is like a blue. And the other one is brown. But sometimes when I look, I can see it. Yeah, wait, hold on. I didn't see what Christoph said. Yeah, the confusion. Oh, yeah. Man. But yeah, and that's the thing. If you don't like somebody, that's fine. You don't have to. You're not gonna like everybody. That's just unrealistic. You know what I mean? You're not gonna like everybody, and not liking somebody doesn't mean you're gonna be mean either, or it doesn't mean that they disgust you. I just don't like them. I don't care for them. That's it. That's it. Now, when I despise somebody, we ain't gonna have a conversation. I'm never gonna be nowhere they at. When it's down, we can't be in the same place at the same time. Because I know me, I'm not good enough not to say nothing. So then I know I'll break my rule. I'm like, oh, I can't stand. Well, I'm lying. I can't stand everybody. I've been chat. And then the only reason I know she there is because she'll like pop up on the screen. I'll show a comment, or I'll see somebody saying, "Hey, Judge Evie," or something. I'm like, "Oh, she's here." And then I go on about my business. You see how quick it goes? Oh, she's here. So I guess I'm lying. I could, because I do it. I do it. But now, back in the day, the people that used to come up in Ty Couture's chat and say the wild stuff they would say to him. Nah, to this day, if I see them in the chat, they catching words. That never dies for me with that. Never. And Ty Couture been gone now 4 years. And that don't change. Didn't I tell I was gone? Bishop gone, squad? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's what I said earlier, because it happens on the internet all the time. Sometimes people are sitting up fighting against the same thing they're doing. And you're just like, I'm confused. But that's why, once again, we talk about being a free thinker. Just we got to make sure you don't do it. That's what'll anger and upset you so bad when you see it, because you think as adults you don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to do it this way. You can do it another way. You can get your point across. But to each his own. I'm cut from a different cloth, so I don't expect nobody to be the same. And that don't make me better or worse. I just gotta believe if I'm cut from a different cloth, we ain't gonna be the same. But it's a lot of selective rage right here. Mm-hmm. A lot of it. Elsa, how you doing? And there's also a lot on the internet. Now, this one I'm gonna do as a whole on YouTube, because I see it all over. There's a lot of people trying to control the subscribers. And the subscribers are rebelling and saying, one, you don't have control. I mean, truthfully, the subscribers are what make our channels boom. That's the thing. Every time you hear of a gracious person who's doing all this stuff for a content creator, it's a subscriber. It ain't another content creator. Subscribers watch your videos. They support you. They're there for you. But they are constantly put in the middle. So they're constantly told, like this person, go follow them. Then when they fall out, unlike this person, what you still doing over there? Why you there? Because now you got to own me, because I'm coming when you come. I go when you go. What? I'm in jail. Am I Angela and Michael? What is going on? But that's how it is on here. People literally control each other. And then the subscribers feel so caught in the middle that they be like, man, I can't even, I'm watching. You'll see them say, as soon as they become friends, y'all, I saw this one. I used to think it from the backside. I used to think it all the time. But when Jules and TL made up when they made up, you know what I constantly kept saying? Oh, I'm so glad I ain't got to wash in the bushes no more. Man, I was still there. It's some of them who was saying it when they broke up again. I'm going to still be watching you, but I don't want to be in the middle, which is AKA, I'm going to still be chatting in her chat, but I can't come in yours though I love you. You shouldn't have to feel like that. Because the person who you running from or trying to prove you not somewhere that you really going, one, that means you're lying to them. And then two, you're lying to yourself. Why? Why am I lying to me? If I like you both, how about I'm going to show y'all I'm so big that I'll come in both of your chats and say hello. Now, if I go into one of your chats and you tell me don't be in the other ones, then that's the one I'm not going to be in, the one who's telling me what to do. It's that simple. Mm-hmm. I love you too. You have to respect individual friendships. And not just that, you have to respect individual friendships, but you got to respect yourself. Because nobody should, let me tell y'all something. When Sherelle came onto her platform and said, if you don't respect Amber, you could leave and go, I unsubscribed. And to this day, even if I watch it, I will never subscribe again. You know why? Because when you're throwing people like that, first of all, people speaking their opinion, you have a right. Nobody's telling you like, oh girl, if you have her, now if they saying that if you have her, I'm leaving. It's her channel. She can do what she want with it. Just leave. You don't need to give a departure notice. But when you do that to your subscribers, why? Just they'll leave. If they don't leave because you have it, they're gonna do it. You don't need to say nothing. But that starts making people feel disposable. I need you for now, but now don't worry, some new people coming in, you bump you and the horse you're rolling. But that's what creators do. You as good as what you're doing for me. And it's not about what people did around here, it's about what they could do for you. That ain't even a bartering system. That's a using system. And that's why you have people saying that, hey, I've been turned on. I've been bounced around. I've been, they done turned on me, bent on me. Yeah. Told me where to go, who to snow. Yeah, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. That's right, Christoph. That's right. There's some things it's like, I wouldn't forgive nobody for doing that. And like I said, forgiveness is for yourself. But I wouldn't forgive me for sitting next to him and being like I'm okay and I'm not okay. And then when you do that, it's like I'm gonna be looking for a fight. So the first time you say something, I'm like, oh, what'd you say? What would you just say? Because I'm waiting for you to say something wrong. No, thank you. I got too much respect for me. Mm-hmm. Like a bad habit snuggle, I'd be gone. I'd be gone. As soon as she said, I was like, first of all, that was wrong. That was wrong. You could have came on professionally and been like, hey guys, to tell y'all the truth, I know people got feelings about her. But what we doing is gonna have really stuff to do with what we all come here for. That's these shows. We're gonna keep it to these shows. You get what I'm saying? And and then when she would have burnt it over, everybody still would have been like, girl, I knew that was coming. But all that, if you gone, leave, I leave. Soon as a content creator, and I've been told y'all that. You're not, that's just like some man telling me, get out my house. You can't be here, baby. I'm gone and I'm not coming back. Because what you'll never do again is throw me out. I've been thrown out of bed. I wish I would. I wish I would. And if I gotta watch you incognito, I can't watch you. Period. And not forget that I ain't gonna give you the view. I'm giving you my time. That's more. So if I'm gonna give you my time, the view ain't shit. In my opinion. I told you I'm 100% around here. Mm-hmm. But like I said, some of these people are just here for the mess. They only here, they don't like you. They like somebody you like, or they like that you dislike somebody that they dislike, or they here because it's messy and they just messy. That's why I said earlier, some of these people, they never here with nothing good. They only here for messy shit. I've been peep game. I'm a player, baby. And don't you forget it. You need to get with it. I mean, like for real, like I peep game. I'm not here to judge them. That's what they came for. One thing about being a content creator, if you give different varieties, you're gonna have people come for different stuff. But messy, you ain't never coming over here for, because I ain't messy. I'm not. I say it flat out. Just like Jag. She tried to dox somebody the other day. I put up a whole video proving that the address she was given was to an abandoned house. But that's what I said, these people, the things we out here doing. So, but no, this all, we ain't got to separate. If you don't like somebody because of who they like, then you never like them. That's that simple. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fine. Apple said, hey there, everybody. Mm-hmm. I can't stand Angela. We were talking about that yesterday. Oh, I can't stand him. And that's why I came up in here a second late, because I was over at Heidi's enjoying the conversation. But I had to address this. I had to get this out because, like I said, right now, they trying to make all these fires and all this stuff. Girl, man. I'm telling you right now, Nugs don't tag me in shit. And like I told you, I don't give a damn if you on my mama's panel. Don't tag me in shit. We ain't cool. Thank you for what you did for Brooke. We already sung the thank you song. We over it. I don't like her. Mm-hmm. Yes. Like I said. But y'all don't do that. Y'all don't have to choose. And stop dissing people because they choose. That's on them. And you know what? If the fire's gonna burn, don't worry. That's gonna be on them. It's a them thing. When people show me who they are, I told you, I believe them. I don't question it. I don't sit up and make agendas about it. I don't tell you, you know what, it's bad, but it's good. I don't do none of that. And I don't sit around going to look for people's problem either. But like I said, and I said again, 6 months ago, go to my community wall if you don't believe it. 6 months ago, Muzz was in one of the people in this community. She was in one of y'all fucking members only, dogging me, saying I was a liar, saying that she wished I'd shut up, and that I need to go feed a homeless person. And at the time, y'all, I was out giving my members only money to organizations. And somebody was okay with that. I'm sure it was people in there that laughed at that when she said that. So if you make it okay for people to come around and diss people who weren't never dissing none of y'all, then that ain't good neither. Because I was dissing her before she came. I'm going to be dissing her while she here, and I'm going to be dissing her when she gone. Don't tag me in shit, Muzz. I have no respect for you because you have no respect for humans. And I don't. Like I said, we sung the thank you song, girl. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn. Shoot, it's like back when you was young and a man took you to a fancy restaurant, you just felt like you owe him something. Girl, what do I owe? My soul? What do I owe? What do I owe you? Oh, you shit. You want another thank you? Make sure Brookie don't get struck again, period. How about that? How about that? Go over there to your ex-boss and tell her leave Brooke the fuck alone. Then, stand up and clap. I might stand up and clap. And it might give you enough cool points that I don't call you Muzz the Fuzz Buzz no more. It might take you there. The gear. Oh, girl. Damn even nice, girl. Because when you get on my shit list, I don't give a damn who you kicking it with. Okay? Okay. And for every person that dedicated to you, they need to be there with you. Sorry, not sorry. She banned from my channel. She been banned from my channel when she told me I was ignorant. By definition. She can't come over here and talk about shit. Or nothing we gonna ever talk about. Because I'm ignorant by definition. What could we talk about, Cosmic? Hey, you're dumb. I love Brooke. Brooke go crazy ass. I know me and Brooke are close, man. Just like with Yikes. I can tell people my age. Amber. I can tell them. And those are some of the things I liked about the people. We got that thing, was watching the same movies, things, all type of shit. I like Brooke. But like I said, Brooke and Muzz aren't in the same category to me. So now if Brooke comes up and says, if you like me, you gotta like Muzz, then I'm gonna tell her I love her, but I love me more. I ain't gotta do nothing but respect Brooke if I got respect for Brooke. And so I'm gonna always do that. I am. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't like Brooke. Because once upon a time, I took San John Yates and he was all over her panel, shitting on people I love. One ain't got nothing to do with the other. See, people forget that when they want me to look at something good, they forget what if we looked at it bad. Let's come out the box. Yeah. Oh, I love working. Oh, yeah. It was way more than months. It was way more than months. You could say their names all up in here, everyone who did it. But that's why I said earlier, when chewing this elephant, I'm only talking about Muzz. A lot of people disrespected memes. And a lot of those people have been given second grace. I ain't got mad at nobody about that. But if we bring that up, we got to bring up everything. Because a lot of people been kowtowing and kicking it or whatever with the people that done this memes. A lot of people disrespected memes. And people said that why they did it. Because people don't like memes. They were passing around memes picture of her deceased hand, if we're going to just be honest, in her own group chat. They was disrespecting memes left, right, sideways. I ain't seen memes be treated like an angel yet. Sorry. But one of those people is her. So if the other people wrong, she wrong too. Because the C with her were definitely trying to find it. And making it clear they want to know what hospital she was in. And I can't forget that. It's just one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons I don't mess with Siwa. It's one of the reasons I was done with Siwa. But I know we probably got to wait to the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of losing me, and for people to tell us what was going on in them back doors back here last year. Not me. As soon as I find out, I'm telling. When I found out that there were pictures going around, I told them, I'm not keeping this shit no secret. But what am I waiting? I don't need permission to say shit. So once again, that ain't me. I don't hang or mess with nobody who disrespected her from the time she was sitting in the hospital. And if you did, and you did it, name them. I'll cut them off right now. And don't nobody send it to me secretly. Tell me right here. And right here they'll get canceled. Tell me. Because it was a bunch of people disrespecting her. But I'm talking about the one that tagged me yesterday. None of them dumb enough to tag me and shit. I'm talking about that one. Please. It's been an insult in this 90-day community how Mia's been done from the time she was sick to today. But one thing I know, if she was here, something she wouldn't be doing. I would never, I know that's right, it's never, not one of them. That's why I was telling you, if it's anybody else, if I don't know who it is and they say their name, and I promise you, I'll be the one mess one. Won't go to their channel, won't say hello in a chat, I'll block them so I won't even see them. I promise you I will. I don't even know Natalie. I don't mess with nobody if they distant her. She came in my chat because I didn't know her like that. Because I don't do disrespectful stuff like that. And that don't make me better than nobody. That's what's wrong with over here. It's okay for everybody to take whatever they're willing to take, but it's wrong if I have a stance on what I have a stance on. Just like I said about the pictures of the men being passed around. Here's one thing. Even if tomorrow they gave me a picture of one of these people, I wouldn't take it because I'm not that person. No matter how much I disliked them. But one of those people just back there that we're talking about is Mush. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, everybody different. Some people, it's been enough time. They can be over it. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not that mature. But since I didn't change my mind, don't tag me and shit. It was people running around here saying I knew Bambi. They need to tell me about Bambi. I don't even go over there like that. I'm telling you, mother, don't message. Don't tag me in nothing. I know how to speak. I'm telling you that. It has nothing to do with the Brooke. What you did for Brooke. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It has nothing to do with that. It's the same way I felt 6 months ago, 10 months ago, 12 months ago, 14 months ago, and I'm going to feel until I get up off YouTube. If they shut my channel down tomorrow, I still feel that way till tomorrow. If I left my channel in 12 years, I still feel that way for 12 years. Because when I remember the worst things I've seen on here, I would remember the people who did them. Muzz, Yikes, Amber, Siwa. Some of the worst shit I've seen. Some of the worst stuff I heard a human being say to a human being they don't even know. I've heard from these people. So I'm not changing my mind about shit. Because let me tell you something. There's some killers who might have murdered a child who are out now. And they doing some good shit. If I brought them on here for praise and then you found out they was a killer, there's a lot of y'all who aren't going to say they did 20 years and they served their time. You're not going to say that. We can't pick and choose. And this is my choice. I can't have my feelings negated, and I'm not going to negate nobody's. Nobody got to come defend what they doing because I'm not questioning anybody. If I got a problem with any of y'all, I'll say it. If I don't mess with you, I have no problem saying it. But you're not going to do the shit these people do and then have me ever defending them. Because if I come up on here and I defend a killer, don't y'all say shit. If I come on here and I defend whoever. Reddit just told me Terry Lynn made a statement 3 years ago and I better not talk to her because I'm too black. It's black people in these chats who don't mess with me right now because of that saying. For that whole statement. A lie. She ain't no goddamn racist. And if people won't even mess with me, question my whole being. This heifer really called a morgue. This heifer really had somebody's child's information. This heifer really faked her boyfriend dying of cancer. Baby, so we're not making up some old petty stuff. Like I said, it's people who I've never done nothing to that don't mess with me right now. They unsubscribe from me because somebody brought up a 3-year-old text that didn't even show that she was a racist. That's not what it showed. Period. And now me just saying that is going to have somebody else unsubscribe. But I'm sitting here saying, I ain't telling you to choose me over her. I'm just saying, understand why I had to do a whole live telling this girl, don't tag me and shit. And I mean that shit. Don't insult me any more than you have. You gonna keep playing pussy with the rest of them, not me. I don't want to play. Cat, how you doing? Lack, how you doing? I don't. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. I don't like stuff like that. And then over here, like on the internet, on YouTube, you just 1 minute is the most important thing in the world. And then later, who cares? That's not how real life goes. Anybody in here lost somebody? I still care. Anybody in here ever had something terrible done or happened to them? It's one of the reasons you move different. So when you show me on here, I'm tired of being on here, and I've never seen so many people that want to be victimized. Like, you just want it. They want to dance with the devil. Life don't have enough. I don't know. Or maybe life just so miserable, I just want to, I don't know. I don't know. As clear as I've made it, I felt like people keep explaining stuff ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And sadly, you know what that means? That means somebody gonna go to somebody later and say, you gotta go hear what Danny's saying, and it ain't gonna be what Danny was saying. It's not. It was that I had to do this whole live in the midst of this whole debacle that shouldn't even be going on. You don't want to be there, don't be there. If you feel unhappy, follow your feelings. That's on everybody. But no, it was don't tag me and shit. And here's why I'm gonna get this whole thesis on this chick, because I gotta explain it every time. Because you gotta explain yourself every time around here. Because then somebody gonna say, oh no, what she really meant was she mad because she went on Terry Lynn and she came up on Brooke. I didn't give a damn left what they have on their channel. Didn't I just say I was still subscribed to Brooke while she had John Yates on his channel talking about curve stomping people, talking about people's ovaries, talking about people being assaulted in SA? He said on her platform he did that. I didn't hold Brooke to that. But I did say one day on my live, girl, stop letting that boy come on your platform and do that. But do we forget when people do stuff? And then they ain't traded on nobody. So I don't need those speeches. Never done. But I said it last year while my aunt's in the hospital. If you disrespect her from this day forward, I have no respect for you as long as I'm on YouTube. And I meant that. See, some people said that, and they kind of mean it just a little bit. And some of them, they don't say it. Why Danny cares so much about memes? Don't you let it go? Then we're going to keep having more memes. I can't. Because not caring about her is one of the reasons we even in the situation we have with her, as far as I'm concerned. Because we don't care around here. Nobody say nothing. Everybody wait till it's too late, and then they forget. They always sleep that day. But yet these people know everything. They always there. But then sometimes they squinky dink missed it. You know how many platforms I've had to go into while we listen to people throw the N-word around because somebody wants to play their video? They didn't even think to mute it out. I didn't leave that channel either. Anyway, don't get me started. Yeah, like I said, it's no, I'm not. So I've sat on the same stance, but I felt very insulted yesterday when I got that tag because I knew it was something to be messy. It wasn't really because it was none of that. With all this confusion going on, with people dogging out TL about it, dogging out Brooke about it, doing all this, you gonna tag me? That's messy. You are like, oh, you such a. I can't. And like I said, I feel like this. One thing I've learned in this thing of being a YouTuber is it's not even what you do, it's how people feel about other people. So I know to anyone who feels that they have to prove a loyalty test between me and her, I don't talk about it that much, but do what's best for you. Because I'm never giving anybody that ultimatum. I'm just making you understand my stance of why don't ever tag me in shit. Please don't. That'd be like somebody assaulted me, tagging me in something. Somebody degraded or hurt one of my family members, tagging me. Don't ever do that. Don't. And I don't care if you sat with the people that killed my homie. Don't come hang with me. I don't want to hang with you. But I don't care if anybody else does. It's just my reasons. Like, it really is. Somebody said what? Before I say yes, what did they say? Exactly. And people are like that. You can be a friend of somebody that ain't a friend to you. They're not doing anything friendly. Okay, somebody said what? Yeah. I've made great connections with people, and I truly feel their energy. That's why I was even saying the ambulance. One thing, let me tell you something. If ambulance been messy on here, I don't know shit about it. Like I said, if ambulance got mad and said something, that's what we should do. When we get fed up or mad, we speak up. Sometimes we do that, and sometimes we don't say it with the right words. Sometimes we don't fight right, whatever. I don't care about nobody doing that. That's human nature. But so when she speak, I know she ain't coming from no dark place. But as soon as she said it, I thought about how, excuse me, sometimes where I get the most hate is like in comments. So they're gonna come in my comments, and I catch them, and then I erase them out, or they end up in my, check the messages. Why I don't even go in there no more, because that's where I find the hate. And it's always the same thing. So I knew the night Terry Lynn went live, there were comments that came up on my thing that were already on it, because it's always telling me how she ain't a friend of mine. Everybody want to tell me what kind of friend she is. So I already knew when, and as soon as ambulance spoke, I knew already, you know what? Because I didn't even bother to address, let me address this. I don't give a fuck who chooses. You don't got, if you got to explain ourselves to each other for what? No. If you like me or trust me, then you trust that I'm not doing nothing to hurt you. I wouldn't. And one thing anybody know about me, I ain't never going to have somebody speak up for me, because I'm going to speak up for myself. I was offended and disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the other day, when that shit happened on Heidi's channel, I got more information about, I don't give up about Bambi. I don't be over there. But you know why people think I be over there? Because somebody said it. Because they saw me over there once, twice tops. Because she came in my chat and I ain't treat her like crap. Just ain't who I am. But we ain't homies. We ain't friends. We ain't linking up. We ain't gang. We ain't none of that. But I have to explain. So I already knew, oh, I'm going to have to explain this too. Am I going against Terry Lynn? Am I saying I'm not with Terry Lynn because I'm saying I don't like Muzz? No, I would never say that because Muzz didn't make me Terry Lynn friend. Terry Lynn giving me her real heart made Terry Lynn my friend. That's it. That's it. Me and Brooke aren't friends because we don't know. We aren't even on Instagram together. I'm a supporter of Brooke, and I've been watching Brooke and supporting Brooke. I think she's funny and have respect for her, and nothing's changed there. So that's what I said. But you got to put these disclaimers out. But when it comes to Muzz, nothing's changed either. I don't fuck with you. I don't trust you. I don't. And everything you stand for is the reason I'm a content creator, because I'm against that shit on the internet. And that's the truth. And I don't have selective rage. And then don't think if somebody didn't show a picture, like people say, oh, Danny, well, you know, Maria showed a picture. Go look in chats when I was saying that was wrong. No different. That's it. Is she still doing it? I'm nobody God. I'm not the judge, the juror, the prosecutor. None of that. I'm not your mama. I'm not your wife, your husband, your father. None of that. So I'm not here to control no dog. Oh yeah, always. I tell all them if they keep, even Terry Lynn told y'all, Terry Lynn just recently asked and told me, sometimes I think that I'm gonna hurt you being your friend, Terry Lynn, if that's okay, because she thought, please, it's come from every direction. Because on this internet, when you got a camp of people that don't like it, and this is a camp of people don't like Terry Lynn. Ain't got nothing to do with me. They just don't like her. So they not gonna stop. That's what they do on the internet. It's trolling. And then they gonna try to hurt and take down anything next to it too. But it wasn't built off that. And so, if anything, I would just separate myself from you. But ain't nobody running me off. I'd have to separate because I don't agree with what she's doing on her channel. Now, like I said, if Maz became her panel member, I would never be over there because I love her the way I love her. I talk to her on the phone. I'd visit her. I'd invite her to come visit me. Things of that nature. But no, I wouldn't be over there. Because I know every time I heard her voice, I'd be thinking I want to jump on there and say, God, now I could never be on your panel because I got a rule. I don't want to be on no panel with no one of these people I named. I don't, because there's nothing we gonna talk about. Remember, I'm ignorant by definition. Thank you. And that's what I feel on people. I don't care what y'all done did on here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People saying, but how can you care about mother? No. We talking moral compass. I got a moral compass. That's how and then over and over and over and over. You literally we just seen text messages about 3 months ago of what you was gonna do to Cooch. And Kawinky, nigga, that's what's going on right now. We just put other names to it. Even Cooch being nice about it. Like, all right, I don't want nobody to turn. Cooch being nicer to you than you being to her. That's what I'm saying. There's no choice between these people. It's nothing to choose. They're not in the same category. It hurts me. I have empathy and sympathy for everybody. Everybody, friend or not, friend or foe. But I have enough wisdom and common sense enough. I'm not going to keep letting you come around me on fire and think I'm not going to get burned. Just like there's no honor amongst thieves. I'm not going to keep hanging with a thief and then be mad one day they stole from me. Or be around somebody who talk about everybody like a dog and then be surprised one day I heard they talked about me. No. Remember certain things that if you call yourself my friend, you can only do them to me once. My friend would never backstab me. So the moment you do it, we done. We don't even have to talk about it. Nothing. And I'm going to tell you, it was a season because it's over. I'm too old. I've buried friends that I was friends with 20 plus years. And pray every day I wish I could see them again. I won't. You think I'm going to waste time with people that show me they don't want to be friends? You must be crazy. That's like being with a man who don't want to be with every woman but you, and I'm going to waste my time? I don't. We ain't got that much time left. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. And in that united, it can't be people that are doing stuff that are dividing. It's not gonna work that way. If everywhere you go, you cause a division, I'm not here to cause division. And like I said, we could have been at a point where we could have ever had a conversation in the very beginning. But when that woman went live, she done took it down. She shitted on me, but worse than she shitted on me, she dog walked Terry Lynn. She dog walked Terry Lynn. So when she tells y'all she ain't never said nothing about Terry Lynn, she dog walked her. She dog walked on how Terry Lynn allowed that to go on, and she's a white woman. She dogged her. She's basically calling her undercover racist all through the goddamn on live. And all these people that do the download, one of y'all got the shit. Go watch back. And then she came into Terry Lynn chat the next day. She did 2 lives, so y'all, not 1, 2, a part 1 and a part 2 about me and Terry Lynn. Part 2 was really all about Terry Lynn, to tell y'all the truth. She might have mentioned my ignorance twice. But then she came into Terry Lynn's live while we were live, like, hey, let me come up and talk to you. You said all you need to say, sweetie. There's nothing left to say. I didn't go live talking about you because, one, when the incident happened, you weren't even in the chat that we know of because you was watching. Nobody knew you was there. So like I said, it's not, I don't hold on to that. It's just she let me know who she was. I believe her. And it's almost like people want me to believe what they believe, and they don't even believe the shit. Damn. Like I said, if Brooke went and hired somebody to get her channel back, how many goddamn thank yous will we be giving them? Will we be writing them letters? Will we be sending them gifts? Will we owe them our soul? What's next? I can't. Okay. I kind of wish John Yates would have helped her because I want to see how friendly everybody would have been. I want to see how the love for Brookie would have been then. I wish Siba would have came over and said, "I'm gonna take him back." I see Danny would still be the same. I still would have been screaming, "John Yates to the world blow up." I still would have screamed, "Steve, get on your broke broom and shut the broken part of it." What? What? She might as well have Jeffrey Dahmer do it. He ain't even laugh. That's how I felt about it. I still don't know. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. I still don't fuck with you, Jeffrey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. And like I said, some of the people over here fighting for their favorite content creator is because they've been watching them be tortured. And they got tired of seeing it. They got tired of seeing them get bullied. That's what made me ever start speaking. I got tired of the bullying. Shit, there was a time when I used to say to John, like, damn, there's so many people on you. I just hate the bullying. Like, can't they one-on-one take you down? But then I watched what he was doing. I said, oh, no, that's why you got them all coming together. I saw exactly who he was and that he ran pity too, to play with our emotions and our heartstrings. That's not change. That's a character. Mm-hmm. Nope, never, never, never. Some things I'm just never gonna do. And I'm gonna do a lot of wrong things. And I'm gonna do some things y'all never gonna do. But this, I'm 44 years old. I've never went around looking for fights. Never in my life have I. I'm not gonna start at 44. I'm 44 years old, and to be honest with y'all, just in health and the way my life is, I probably live to be about 50. Y'all think I'd spend the last 5 years of my life in pain, in misery? I wouldn't, because that shit died faster than you do. It had you dead to people before you left Earth. No, thank you. I've lost enough. I lost enough. I couldn't. I can't understand it to save my life. And it's so bad that it's people on here. Danny, let me tell y'all something. Let me be honest with y'all. And I've said this before. I don't trust many people. So just because I can show you respect don't mean I trust you. It don't. It don't. I let people show me who they are. But I also don't treat them like I don't trust them. I treat you like I want to be treated. But I don't trust everybody. I don't like to let everybody into my world because the worst thing is that because I don't let people in. When I let you in my world and you screw me, I don't care what your reason was. Because I don't let people in my world like that. I don't. And I never, especially in a world that loves to hurt people, I never let people next to the things I love. Because if you hurt them, I'll lose everything it's worth for. Even if they begging me not to. Because it's just how I'm built. So I don't come on here to fight. I didn't come on here looking for a fight. I came on here to escape from the fact that I was going blind. I came on here to escape from the fact that the world was crumbling in front of me. People were dropping like flies from a virus. We were in the middle of a loop. Was anybody in that world with me? Or was that just going on in my country? I mean, by my country, I mean just in front of my house. But I didn't come on here for that. And in the past 4 years, we have been, like I said, I've dealt with more racism in the 90-day sector of YouTube than anywhere in my life. Everything is the down of being Black as white people act a fool. I have had people, grown-ups, tell me to okay the wrong things that I would tell these children to never think it's okay. How okay would it be for me to go tell the kids, hey, you know what? That friend of yours who you hang with, who shows out pictures of girls and does this, maybe they got something they going on in their mind. Keep hanging with them. They real computer savvy. So I want you to erase all the hateful things they did and remember that they are a computer whiz. I don't give a. So is dog on people up at the Geek Squad. Once again, there's something for everything. So, like I said, I don't have time to juggle all the BS. If I want to juggle BS, and I've said this before, like I said, you go back to me from the beginning. I haven't changed a bit. The only thing I told y'all right here on this channel, if I'm going to act a fool or go off, I'm going to go off right here. It's my platform. But at the end of the night, I live in a community where immigrants are taking over. Homelessness is big. Young men are dying every day on the streets due to gun violence. The drug epidemic is even bigger than usual. So if there's a fight I want to fight, and they're still abducting girls out of my city every day, why the fuck would I be on here fighting with y'all about some shit y'all gonna make up about next week? And then some of y'all only fighting because your favorite content creator is fighting. I don't care. Y'all just care about them. Y'all don't care about the cause. So no, I'm sorry if that's not what I want to do. But if you think I'm not going to address something I need to address, I will, because I can, and I am. So like I said, I don't. Oh, thank you. All right, that means I care. That means I care. That means I care. You know what I mean? If you on the phone with me and my mother know your name in the background, then I care about you. Because otherwise, let me tell you something. I've slept with people that my family wouldn't even know the name of. Because why am I talking about them? I don't care about them. They weren't worthy of meeting my family. You hear that? So y'all think I'm sitting up here talking about, did you know that Pooh be getting into it with Tooth? And everybody will see you next week. But my family, I got bigger fish to fry, better conversations to have. You know what I mean? Like this Black History Month, I've been celebrating big, and one of the biggest things in this month for me is my mother's book came. So like I said, I'm not sitting around on no pity party. I'm not sitting around on no drama war. I don't feel bad about none of that. None of that. And when you're done, I'm grateful for everything. Like I told y'all, when I first came on here and I was down. I was down. The depression of my eyes, everything, the fact that I was a year into my eye almost and I still could barely see out of my eye. It was when I first didn't live with any of my kids and I had moved. So everything's different. Life was completely different. I lost my dog. I was so down. I didn't know me. Anybody know me, especially back then, they know. I was down. I was down. And Terry Lynn ass was going live all night. And it kept me from, so I would sit and play my video game and laugh my ass off. And then I knew I was enjoying myself. And then when I put the video game down, and I actually was in that chat, laughing and joking. You know what I mean? For real. Heidi, in that same time, was doing trivias. Everybody else was all drama consumed. They didn't come live if it wasn't drama, really. And she was doing trivia night, and I loved it. I loved it. Then she gave out a rose. I mean, so what I'm saying is, and then the people in my comments, they used to come into my comments. They used to come to my to this day. They'll come into my messenger. They'll come into my comments, and they encourage me, and they let me know I am enough. And they show me respect, and that respect, I promise, I salute you. I thank you. I thank the fact that, let me tell you something, when we want to talk about who's done me the worst in life, like most of us, it's been women. It's been women. So to come into a ground. So that's why I tell you, I do stand in solidarity with my sisters. Stand in solidarity is with my brothers and my sisters. Sisters in solidarity is how I want to stand with the women, because together we make a change. It's us. It's nobody else. I don't give a damn who the president is, who the governor is, who your senator is. To these women, till we make a stance. Because behind every man, every boy is us. They come out of us. We nurture, we nature, we abandon, we whatever. It's us. So when I see heifers acting like this, I don't want to be around them, because y'all going to help make it worse. Y'all going to help make it worse. Y'all bully these people's kids, all kinds of stuff. It's wrong. It's wrong. But if I come on here and take care, I'll come over and smack the shit out of one of these bitches. And everybody, Danny out here violent. She thinks she's so tough. But they just said they were following my kid around. What did you want me to come on here and say? Hold on. Can I pleasure you? What am I supposed to come on here and say? What? Oh, wait. That's what I'm getting about people on here. What you supposed to say? What? Thank you, Kat. Thank you. I used to not cry. I thought crying was weak. And what I learned these days is I cry more because of joy. When I think like of how much I love my mom, and how in my teenage years I was more concerned about me. I think you'll have people forever. And how over my years I've watched so many people I love lose their mom. And it made me appreciate mine and take advantage more of the time I have. But something like that, it made me cry. Before I used to be like, I love my mom, all right, keep it moving. But it's beautiful. The love I have for my grandchildren, all of them. Unbelievable. It'll make me cry. Their joy, their happiness. I just had both my granddaughters together at the same time. I came home tonight, I was looking at the picture, I just started crying, because I thought God loved me so much that he promised me one day to be okay. So these bitches can't take nothing from me, because the things that mean something to me, the change I've made in my mental, the feelings I feel in my soul about myself, the insecurities I let go, bitch, ain't nobody gave that to me. You can't take that from me. And that's why I'm always going to stand above all this BS, because I'm like, oh no, I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Got postcards, no people still in it. I know better, I do better. That's it. I know better, I do better. So like I said, it's going to always lead me back to the beginning of this life. Don't tag me in shit, bitch. Just don't. Don't. Now, that ain't got nothing to do. We done did all disclaimers Danny gonna give out. That ain't got nothing to do with none of the people that you've been over there. That got nothing to do with what you did for Brooke. That got nothing to do with the sun coming out on Tuesday. That has nothing to do with none of that shit. It has to do with we don't get along. You've made it very clear you think I'm beneath you. So why would you be tagging me in anything with the name of the thing, girl? I'm better than you. Why were you tagging me in anything? And then I told you, you made a mockery of cancer. Don't you ever talk to me about cancer. You can't talk about cancer around me. Like, I can't listen. There's 3 things she can't talk about around me. Condolences to anybody who lost somebody. Black people shit. Any black people shit. She's not allowed. Yeah, I said it. And cancer. These are 3 reasons I can't stand her. So these are 3 things she cannot, because the day she told me what book I could read to be black, she's the day she can't talk to me about nothing black. She can't talk to me about a Black Panther. And I'm not talking about Huey P. Newton and them. I'm talking about the damn animal. She can't talk to me about Black Friday, and that's the day after damn Thanksgiving. She can't talk about nothing black to me. She can't talk about me, about cancer, the zodiac sign. She can't do it. She can't do it. She can't. She can't even wear pink around me. She can't do it with me. Okay? Okay? And if I see her so much say my condolences, I'm gonna lose my mind in a chat. So these 3 things she cannot, they trigger me. They trigger me. Oh, at least I'm woman enough to say it. And at least I ain't never changed my beat. From the moment I said it about her, I've stuck to it. I ain't switchy. I don't even switch when I walk. Ugh. Oh, you got the grandbabies today. Enjoy, cat. Enjoy it. It's priceless. It's priceless. I always think about how much I love my grandkids, and I think how strong my mother is and my sister, because not only did my sister lose a child, my mother lost a grandchild, firstborn. Enjoy what we have, y'all. We don't have to hear the sad stories to care about somebody. Just know it could be going on. Enjoy what you got, babies. For real, like, do it. Love on you. That's all I be on. They try to pretend like I be on the mess. That's not be on. That'd be like me talking politics. I'm like, she on the mess. I'm talking about it's an election year. Vote. I don't care who you vote for. Vote. If you on the ballot, vote. Vote for you. Just vote. Vote. I don't want to hear shit. Vote. And if you don't want to be there, it's a big election year, so it's going to be very crowded in the polls. You want to get there early. Most early polls have opened up and are opening up. I believe ours opened up on the 9th, I believe, or it's this first week of March. I know that, like, first week in March, but correct. But yeah, those days, vote. Don't talk about it if you ain't going to vote. And don't worry about what somebody else voted for as long as you did vote. I stand there. I tell people one thing about me as a voter: don't call me a Democrat, don't call me a Republican, call me a voter, because I'm going to vote for what's best. I'm going to vote for what's right. Vote. I'm an American. That's what I am. Vote. And I know as long as half of us are losing, we all lose. Vote. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I had to come on here. And I was enjoying myself, but I got to go over there and catch the last part of the hikes. I was enjoying myself. Yeah. Because this time we got in common, y'all, these reality shows, and we all like. So I love seeing more of that. I love going back to the basics. Let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to what brought us together. Somebody crying at home, when they come on here, they got to cry too. I don't want to cry anymore. I don't know about y'all. I'm all cried out. I'm good on crying. I'm good on it. Yes. So like I said, y'all, thank you for coming in here. Like I said, nobody has to side on nobody. Let's respect each other. And respect is saying, if I don't want to be somewhere, I'm not going to be there. I don't have to explain that to nobody. And respect is understanding that when you're respecting somebody's feelings, they're not attacking me. They're just expressing how they feel. So I understand that. And I want to say this to my ambulance, in case earlier she thought I was saying something to her. I wasn't. Anybody rewatch this and try to say that, that's what they're trying to put into it. If it felt that way, it wasn't. It's because, once again, I know I knew when you said it without saying TL's name that it had something to do with, and somebody had just asked about what was on Reddit. I don't go to Reddit because I was saying it. I don't go to Reddit. But I knew it had to have the two had to have something to do with each other. Because I knew and this was gonna get her ate up. They be waiting for TL to do something. I'm like, well, she just fart on her channel or something, so they could have something to talk about for real. So they just be looking for TL, boy. They be on TL bumper. They all want to go us in. Respect to you all. And that's for sure. Yes. And look, you ain't got to go say something nice to the people you don't like. Ain't nobody got to do that. Say something nice to the people you do like. You don't got to worry about the people you don't like. Because here's the thing. Even if you go in a chat and Mud's up in there, it's to all the people for real. Don't let her move you. Now, I ain't watching it on panel. I'm being dead ass with y'all. But if you go in a chat and it's 5, 10, 15 people, 20, 30, 6, 3 people that you come and you enjoy, don't let her take you from them. Block her ass so you don't see her unless the creator, and if the creator's smart and know that the crowd don't like them, they won't be putting no comments on the board. Then you don't have to see them. But don't forget that some of us, we got relationships with each other in these chats, though. Don't turn on each other because there's somebody in here who like to see you in there. You know what I mean? They come for you. Remember that. So just remember that, y'all. And just go where you're supported. Go where you're happy. Go where you're loved. Go where you don't have to explain yourself every 10 seconds. Go where you're not bullied. Go where you do that. Just do that. That's all we got to do. But don't turn on because in some of these chats, y'all, we look for and think about it, y'all. I've seen it happen. I've had people in chats that we used to laugh and joke together. Think about it. Before Amber split, we had all them people up in the chat. Sassy, Nerd, Girl, everybody. Nurse Jan is back, but it was a bunch of people. When splits have, you miss some of these people. Even if you done with the content creator. You'll be like, damn, I sure wish I see Pookie. And then when I see them, I go to type their name in and it pop up because it was a name I was typing all the time. And I be thinking, damn, the bad part is we don't even have a problem with each other. But we had to choose like we in a gang. I never denied being in a gang in my life. You think I don't mess people in other gangs? And love them. And when you take all that to the side, I die for them like they would me. So I'm not coming up on here and getting into some gang shit. These people ain't gonna be loyal like a gang. No, gangs ain't loyal, but that's a whole nother conversation. I had that on gang to talk that. But dang, just do that. Because all this divide, everything leads to division. Everything leads to divide. The big divide. Go where you want to go. Be you. And if that's bad or good, just know you rapping you. Just do that. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Says I'm telling you, that's all people gotta do. Because otherwise, it's just too many times. And the reason why a lot of us share the same supporters, some of it is because some people just like the same people. So we all ride on that together. And some of it's because people like each person for a different reason. So they shouldn't have to decide. How do I say it? No, please. Don't try being Mud's friend on my account. Don't disrespect in the chat. But Mud, don't you ever tag me in nothing again, girl. So I've got to make sure you say them both together. Because people will clip just that part. I got to make sure this shit come simultaneously together. I needed to hear it together. Yeah, because I'm not about bullying. And I'm not about ganging up on people. I'm not. I'm about speaking my mind. Now, one of the things, and this is to all leaders, when you're a leader, there will be people that they might not even thought that, but when they do, they realize that is how I feel and I shouldn't be doing it. Hey, but I want it to be your decision. Not mine. Because I'm never going to give y'all that decision. You know, I'm not. I'm not. I love to tell people how Dana, my mom, when I left from over at Dear Vets, Dana was still over there. And I had no discards against her for that whatsoever. And I wanted to make Dana a mod of mine, but I didn't want to have any slack. Like, here, I went and grabbed a mod. You think I'm doing it for that? So when Dear Vet turned on her, then I had no loyalty to doing nothing but what I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Because see, I was still trying to be respectful. Because that's one thing about me. I move like a boss because I'm gonna show you how you can treat me. Now, if you choose to treat me some other kind of way, then I'm gonna remind you I can be just what you want to be. I fear no man but God. I'm not afraid to die. I'm none of that. None of that. I'm more afraid to live and lose all the people I love than I am to die. So, no. Mm-hmm. You wish we were still there. Wait, I left you were still there. Where? When you left where? When you had left where, sis? Even when I started watching Sherelle, I was still subscribed to Perry. And that's her whole husband. So as far as I'm concerned, they won. But I enjoyed still going to Perry's. He didn't tell everybody to get up out of there, and then Amber was the one, and he didn't do all that. So, like I said, that's what I'm telling y'all. No, I don't do none of this stuff. DY. Yes. Yes, we needed help and healing. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'm literally Apple right now. I haven't been to a doctor to see about my eyes since December because I am fighting the state to get my insurance back on because of having surgery back to back within 6 months. I literally told y'all I got this on my stomach. On my stomach. I don't know how to lift my shirt. It's right here on my stomach. Look. It's right here on my stomach. You think I give a damn about no stuff like this? I care about being healthy, so all the time I do that, I got it for my grandkid. But I'm gonna always follow my dreams, my passion, and what I feel. And I'm glad that I've got to a place where I don't just come out and say that. Man, Heidi, earlier I told you I had to fuse down to this morning, and then I had to fuse down more because I hate people playing games with me. Like, don't pull me in your bullshit. You know everybody feuding right now about you being around. You gonna tag me and some shit. Girl, we don't even talk. We don't talk. We don't. Now I'm gonna make you a character. Leave me alone. Because now I'm gonna make the people who like you that I like think I'm messing with you and they gotta choose. They gotta choose. They can choose not to watch me talk about you. That's what I do when people talk about people I like. Yes, I still was. And then DY stopped liking me because I liked you. See what I mean? People turn on you, ain't got shit to do with you. Oh well. Because like I said, when you give me an ultimatum, I choose the person who didn't give me an ultimatum. Yeah, that's it. I choose to give them all my attention. The attention I was giving you and them now, they get it all. Because I'm not messy. Yes, yes. I'm just not messy like that. Mm-hmm. Really? Really, Snugs? I feel like they treat me like I'm trying to get some extra shit. I'm like, did I go get a plastic surgery or something? Why they act like? Here's my thing with the insurance, y'all. Straight up, it's state insurance. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna knock state insurance out. I will tell you that when they changed the Obama plan, and some swear they still got the same. No, you don't. It's not the same. But anyway, I thank the state because I had children earlier and now I have kids and I'm working. I have been off my mother's insurance. And so since I was 18, I've been under the state's insurance, except for while I was at Nordstrom's, I was actually on insurance, paid for insurance, I had a PPO, good insurance. You know what I'm saying? But more than anything, I've had state insurance. And I will tell you one thing, though they'll let you down sometimes and pick you back up. I'm thankful because, like I said, everything I've fought in my illnesses, the state has paid for, and I'm grateful to that. But this last time, so I had in April, I had my eye done, when they were going in to put in that I was getting another one. So originally my doctor wanted to redo my eye in September. In September, he wanted to redo my eye. But they were trying to make it almost like I didn't need the surgery, like it was a cosmetic surgery, Snuggle. That's how I felt. That's how I felt when I had to get my tooth replaced. They were acting like it was cosmetic. It's like, no, I have a cap. I need a crown. You understand? Like I need a permanent tooth. Like, you know what I mean? Like real talk, it's not cosmetics. Anyway, but so after I had the surgery in October, it's almost like the state. So right before my surgery, the state canceled me. Canceled me out. My doctor still went on and did my surgery. Because once again, if they didn't do my surgery on my eye back to back, I would have lost my other one. Because that's one thing. When you have a transplant, any transplant, it can give out at any time. But what'll definitely make it give out is when you have a double one. So I have transplants in both eyes. If this one gives out bad while this was in, this one will start realizing that it's like, wait, something's different. Even though it's been in here now for 3 years. But y'all know, anybody who's been around knows it took 2 years for my right eye to give. It took 2 years. We couldn't do 2 years on my left eye because then we would have messed up everything we did with my right eye. And so, yeah, like right now, one of my eyes is blue. That's not fog. That's not my eye, my pupil. One of my eyes is blue. And I didn't get a pupil transplant. I'm so confused on what's going on in my life. Oh, yeah, it has. You know what's been happening to me on my phone, Apple? I'll be watching a live, it'll go back to the beginning. I'm like, how did it? First, we go to a commercial, and then when you push the skip after 5 seconds, it'll go back to the beginning of the live. And I'm like, wait, are they still live? Did it end? And then I'll go and it'll still be live. That happened to me several times this week. That's all about the paperwork. Because I have keratoconus in my eyes, in my corneas. Okay, he just gonna change because my doctor's pissed. And my doctor continued to see me until December as we fought this, as we fight this. And I'm not gonna lie, in December, when I thought we would made some difference, from September to December, and then when right before Christmas, I got the letter, and I'm like, wait a minute, we still on the same BS. And so now, because of that, I haven't seen my doctor since the beginning of December. And I know if I went up to his office, my doctor will see me. Like I know, but I also know that when doctors are seeing you and you come to like this, they're not being paid. Like, and I forget about me. Like, healthcare should be free here. It should be like the least of our problems. Now, certain things we should have to pay for, but I don't know. I don't know, I try not to even. See, Big Bad Wolf, I was on the tone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do too, and I'm always doing typos. And I used to fix them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'll fix them if I messed up somebody's name. If it's corrected it, I'll do that. But usually, I'm like, I'm sure you can figure out what I said. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Yes, people coming in getting free. Yes. And do you know how angry it makes me that you're giving out free health care and you're telling me you needed too much help from us this year? That's what you're basically telling me. You're telling me, first of all, the fact that I'm having a transplant, there is a chance with any transplant that your body can reject it instantly. That's why they tell you, like, there's no such thing as, oh, because I made it through the first year, that means it'll never reject. They can reject 20 years down the line. You get what I'm saying? But Oh yeah, on healthcare, Christoph. That's what I said. Certain things that we start, I'm gonna be real with you, and it's not gonna be just because of me. It's gonna be because I'm looking at a system and I'm looking at what's going on, and I'm looking at how much money our illnesses and our demise of us is. I look at it. When you talk about money makers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you got Illinois State. You already know. It bothers me. Oh my God. And no matter what I do to pay for this last one, I gotta fight the state to get this done. So you know, if I say, and then the state of Illinois is so with this insurance that if you pay out of pocket for anything, they can cancel you forever. Like done, done, data, done. But sometimes people find a way to get it out of pocket, and not I'm talking about visits, not no surgery. But it's because you go to get these appointments and they 90 months away. If I'm sick in January and you ain't gonna see me till July, I guarantee what's going on in January is worse. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. Let me tell y'all something. When I got my when I had my second ovary moved in fallopian tube removed because they were moved at two separate times, one at 15 and then one as an adult before 21. So listen, after I got my second one done, then I had my gallbladder removed. After that, when I had my gallbladder removed, like I told you, I had so many gallstones. They had went on my liver duct. I had to be tested have a liver biopsy to be tested for hepatitis because they thought that girl, it was just going. But anyway, I was with, I forget what the name was, but it changed over to like Harmony. If you all know Harmony Healthcare. So yeah, Harmony was sending you these little packages like baby powder, band-aids. You could pick out a couple of things, but they sucked. They sucked so bad that due to all my surgeries and having them starting so young, my intestines were tangling up. And I had a hernia caused from a surgical hernia, right? So now, mind you, I'd have been bikini cut down, bikini cut all the way across. You know what I'm saying? I done had that. I done had where they do the incisions so they could go in, do that microscopically or whatever. And I've had them cut from the bikini cut up to the top of where my belly button exists. Okay. So I've been cut open. Okay. My intestines literally were coming out of my like a fist out of my what would be my navel. You know what I'm saying? But because it's been cut, it's not navel. Anyway, I had a navel in surgery. But anyway, it was coming out. Oh, hernia. Some people have that for their whole life. They talking to me like I'm a little baby. You know, having a baby, having people tying a quarter on, taping a quarter on to them to get it in. I'm like, I'm a grown ass woman. Something's obviously going wrong. But I kid you not, my insurance was referral only. I went to the emergency room. Kid you not, this is before I had the surgery on my intestines. I go to the emergency room. I mean, I am in pain, but this time my intestines won't go back in. Before you kind of push them back in, they would go back in and they stick out as far. They were like stuck, like they weren't moving, like they just, you know what I mean? But then it was swelling up around my stomach. I went to the emergency room. I got a fever. I'm in the emergency room so long. Finally, they called me. I'm thinking, I don't even know why they took me from back here and had me come back out in the front. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they tell me, all right, what we want you to do is go follow up with your doctor, da-da-da-da. I'm thinking, I'm okay. Look, yeah, I'm okay. And you know how it is. You feel better because you've been sitting there a little bit. So, because it's a hospital, so I'm like, I'm okay. I'm going to go home. I go home. To me, I'm still in pain. I ain't going to lie to you. I pop me an ibuprofen 800 and then I'll leave because that's what I used to take together to just cut the pain. So I took both of them. I went on home, went to bed. The next morning, swear to God, because now mind you, while I'm in there, I done did an ultrasound. You know, they done did x-rays and shit. Oh, don't think they didn't. A doctor calls me. This ain't my doctor. It's the doctor at Loyola Hospital. He says, is this Miss Robinson? I said, yes. He said, hi, how are you doing? He said, I'm going to need you to get back to the hospital. We actually are about to take you into surgery. He's telling me this on the phone. I'm like, what? They sent me home from the ER last night. He said they never should have sent you home. Never. My intestines was entangled in each other. And I'm telling you, like, if I eat something, I can't swallow it. Ain't nothing wrong with my throat. No, something's wrong with my intestines, bitch. Sorry. Yeah. I've almost died a couple times. And the reason I couldn't kill the hospital is because they saved my life. Same place I went in and they told me I was fine. It's the same place who told me something different. That's it. When they took out my first ovary, they knew they knew as they were checking on me, my other ovary had cancer and stuff. But I was a child. I only got one ovary to play with, you know. And I'm thankful for that. God had a plan, so nobody could change that. I've been pregnant 3 times in my life. I got 3 children. Nothing can change that. On one ovary that was reconstructed. Yeah. With my first they did a mesh wall. That's what they put there. But then I had a second one because something popped out the thing and I had to get another one. So I think it's what's the next one they made? Because I don't think it's mesh. It might have mesh still in it. But yeah, I had that original one when they did the big lawsuit on. I had that one original. But before anything happened, when it bust, they just gave me a they put something different. Because they just kept telling me it was better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. You gotta keep asking questions. I learned that too. My mama one day they was getting ready to take her in and have her pancreas. Is her pancreas removed? But she was like, it was already gone. And it ended up it was a couple. But they was in there talking about they was getting ready to take her to pancreas. Whatever it is one and one that can burst. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. God got a plan for all of us. And if some of us just sat and told your story, people would understand that you got strength you must not even see. Because some of us are bearing a load that most couldn't carry. You know, and I used to think when people said you would, you know, like you don't give you more than you can handle and all, I think that's the rudest lie in the world. But if you're still here, then that got to be true. Because I think of all the days I wanted to quit. I think of all the days I woke up and cussed God out for deciding it to be another day. I think of the days I walked a little slow across the street and didn't care. I'm thinking of the days when you turned the bottle up and put a key in an ignition. I'm thinking of the days when I went out on the streets and I thought, man, if we shoot first and shoot back. I've been there before. I think of the days when I thought, man, I love that man and he don't even take care of his children. And I did this. I think of the days when I thought, and I still think sometimes, I wish I could have did more. I wish I was more present. I wish I was here like I'm here now. But that wasn't my story. This is. So. Wrong patient. I got one better for you. When I came to the hospital when I was a 15-year-old little girl, and I was spitting up blood. Okay? I was holding an 8-pound cyst that was growing from inside my ovary out. Okay. My doctor run test and came back and told me and my mother I had an STD. And he was gonna give me a shot of penicillin. My mama said, "What?" I was like, "I ain't even fucking nobody." But see, here's the problem. Doctors say some people will believe different than what you saying. A week later, I had an appointment with a gynecologist. This was gonna be my gynecologist. The day of the appointment, my stomach went from regular to this whole half of my stomach being a brick. I couldn't even pull my pants and button them over the bottom of my stomach because it's a cyst. When I got to my doctor's appointment, I told my mother, I know I'm about to die. I can't, Because y'all, I can't explain it. I walked in the doctor's office. She came out and put her hand on my stomach. They rushed me in the surgery. I can't tell y'all nothing else. I woke up and my mom was standing there. You want the whole in between ass cup. But I know a week earlier, some doctor shit shanky bang banged me a shot of penicillin in my ass. So they're doing. We got a flawed medical system. We could, it screwed us out. So I know people who walked in the hospital one thing. Some never walked out. Some never walked out the same. Ever. You're a number. A long time ago, people told me not to be. I'm an organ donor. I've been an organ donor since I was 18 years old, just like I've been a voter since I was 18 years old. And I'm thankful because thanks to organ donor, got these things, And here's the thing. With my one blue eye, my one brown eye, I see better than I've ever seen in my whole life. For real. And so what I practice is that I can see better when I see the world better now. So I guess it all came together. I'm glad it was a little foggy before, because then I didn't have time to see it as I learned it. Because I think I would have hated me more, because for even being a part of this world, like, Oh, you're off YouTube? What happened? Christoph, what happened? What happened to my Christoph? Oh, no. Yes. Look, y'all can't say sorry. It's this one. So it's this one. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, who did? Look at me. Good night. Oh, please enjoy it. Yeah, one of my eyes is even when you look at it, so if the light hit it, it's the eye. It's not the like. So before, when I had the bad eye, I had a gray cloud, like almost like it looked like glaucoma on my eye, but no, just now my eyes, and even like everybody's eyes are really brown. Black pupils are kind of rare, but some are just really, really, really dark brown. But like even I've always just had a brown eye where like if the right light hit it, it was still brown. But yeah. So one of my eyes is like a bluish. Don't know how, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out how the cornea makes my eye look different, and that's on. I gotta see my doctor. So Snuggles, thank you for the tips and the information. I will be using it. Oh my God, y'all, I've been on here 3 hours. I'm about to see, I did not expect to do this. I did not expect to be on here this long. Oh, really? Yeah, I knew one child when I was in daycare. When I worked in daycare, he was a little boy and he had blue eyes. Now I know a few with green, gray, hazel, like those kind of eyes. I know a few, but yeah, that blue, it's like whoa. But I'm like, I don't know. And then I swear it's a guy who lives over here, and he said, "Oh, how was you hiding them blue eyes?" I said, "First of all, baby, they ain't both blue. And secondly, I couldn't hide this. That's how you notice the one." Because if that sun, especially I'm standing out front, like outside, and I'm talking to people in the sun, and I was like, wait, what is that going on? Turn on, my cousin just asked me the other day, she said, you got contacts in your eyes? I said, girl, not at all. I need glass. But I don't think I need glass anymore, but I'm sure. We'll see when I go take this driving test. Oh, okay, sis. I'll see it as soon as I get off of here. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm free after this. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna get out of here my doggone self so I can go kick it with Nino. I'm glad I gave him that treat earlier. But yeah, so that's to everybody. And like I said, trust you. And if you trust you, and the people who love you trust you, and they care about you, trust you, and know you, they'll know what you're about. So that's what I said. Can't nobody tell me about my people. I know who they are. y'all think because I met them here, I know them. We talk. I know them for real. That's why I don't speak up for you. I don't vouch for you unless I know what I'm talking about. So trust me when I'm saying it. I really feel that if they got the wool over me, they good. They good ones. They good ones. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody who came through. Thank you for everybody who showed love. Thank you for everybody who was listening and did not come in. I love you guys, and I will see you later. And do not forget, like my big bad wolf just said, smash that like button on your way in or out. And after you can give me a call after you get off the phone. I am free. And I will see you guys later. See ya.